Hello, everyone. Welcome to the stream.
Oh, yeah.
Look at this. This is all different and new, isn't it? And it looks like the sound's coming through just fine, which is wonderful.
Can you hear us, chat?
Fingers crossed. There's a bunch of things that have changed and are new.
Like me.
Is it still showing green on the screen?
New fresh Andy.
Oh wait, yeah. There's more of a delay today, isn't there? Of
Yes,
course.
I'm still waiting for my computer to catch
Slight
up.
delay on stuff coming through at the moment, so that we can stream in a slightly higher quality. Yay! That's why. So fingers crossed, you can hear everything. It's all working. There we go.
Some people are very on the ball there.
Yeah, there's lots of new. You're going to see lots of new today, and hopefully, really fingers crossed, this is all going to work really well. Starting by, if I press this button, we're going to kick into a song. You ready?
Yeah. Well, we're going round the Cape, golden shores to find, 900 miles of wind and waves, smashing up the signs. We're going round the Cape, there is no other way.
And King!
And countrymen!
We'll brave the foaming spray, so
Tell my love that I'll be back someday. It's rock and roller, rock and roller, rock and roll away. When I return, I swear I'm gonna stay. So rock and roller, rock and roller, rock and roll away.
I left my home and land to sail a clipper ship into the parts of my own map that barely have been ripped. I'll push me out my mind to leave England in my wake, but I'll get that silver in my ear. We're going round the Cape.
So tell my love that I'll be back someday. It's rock and roller, rock and roller, rock and roll away. When I return, I swear I'm gonna stay. So rock and roller, rock and roller, rock and roll away. It's a long way home, but many miles to go. There's a gale that's trying to drag us all below. And I'm loath to dream of any better fate. The water waits the brave around the cave.
I heard the sailor say, "My God, you must be mad."
He's mad.
There's waves as tall as houses, and the gales will knock you flat. And when the storm has fled and the fog is thick as mud, it's pray for your deliverance and pray you're rightly sure.
So tell my love that I'll be back someday. It's rock and roller, rock and roller, rock and roll away. When I return, I swear I'm gonna stay. So rock and roller, rock and roller, rock and roll away. So tell my love that I'll be back someday. It's rock and roller, rock and roller, rock and roll away. When I return, I swear I'm gonna stay. So rock and roller, rock and roller, rock and roll away.
Rock and roller,
Rock and roller, rock and roll away.
Yay!
Right,
It worked.
I hope that sounded all right, everybody.
There's a few things to change.
Things to change.
Well, Robbie is distant and far away, which is because when we checked this, you were like right on your
That
mic.
is true.
I was about
singing.
like there.
No, you were holding it. It
You
was
were
like
holding
right
it
here.
up to your mouth.
That's not going to make that much of a
I
difference.
don't think that would be that much.
Also, JD, when we go to not song mode, can you mute my?
Oh yeah.
You able to mute my whistle? Because I'm just going to put it down on the
When I
table
press
and
the
then hit
talking
it.
button, it is muted.
Hooray!
It is
Good.
only
Good
you
plan.
won't hear this coming through that anymore. It's just the microphones.
Really?
So no noodling.
How will I
Yeah.
show them my
Yeah.
sweet licks?
I've just got to remember to press the talking button after we finish, so you can actually hear everything. And look, the alerts pop up on screen like that now. Isn't that cool?
Robbie mic not on.
Robbie mic is definitely
Let's
on.
try this. Check 1, 2, 1, 2. This is me right up close. I'm moving back. I'm moving back. I'm
Tip it.
moving back.
Give it a tippity tap. sensitivity that more? Oh, definitely coming through.
Yeah.
You're just quiet.
I think you're just quiet.
Who knows?
I think you just need to have it close to your mouth.
Okay, I'll have it closer to my mouth.
You can lean forward.
It's a
That'll
learning curve,
Are you
everybody.
singing into the wrong side?
Yeah.
do. The noodling, is in fact, the noodling will be coming through the
Tonight
microphone.
with a back panel.
But it won't be coming through the DIs for the instruments and stuff. So if I switch back to the singing mode, it'll be a lot quieter. But there we go. We've massively changed a bunch of things. We'll give you a little rundown if you'd like. There's a couple of things still to actually happen as well, which is very exciting. So the things that are missing is we're going to be changing the sofas and the chairs and stuff around. And there's going to be more lights kind of going in these shelves and whatnot as well to kind of bring them out, and hopefully we'll get a bit more so we can see the pictures a bit nicer too, because there's pictures on the walls now, which is great. The lighting's all changed, the camera setups have changed. We've got 3 cameras now. What? Which we might experiment with kind of different positions and what we put on them, but we thought kind of easy was just blocks of 2s for now. There will be a 4th camera so we can get close-ups on the table if we're showing things off as well, but I didn't set that up today because we've not got anything specific to show off, which is sad. And also, yeah, so the overlays and everything too is all different. So we've got this set up for when we're talking, which hopefully will be a little bit louder for, and then when I press the singing thing, it'll go full screen, the alerts and stuff will turn off. And you can just see us singing, and then it turns on all the other instruments and stuff too, so you can hear them, and also just kind of balances the levels a bit better for us performing and singing. So hopefully that's cool. Hopefully you like it. Let us know afterwards what you think. Fingers crossed.
Some people are
There
very
we go.
resistant to change.
Some people
I do
are.
know
It's
that.
true.
There
But,
may be a little bit of kickback.
Hopefully this is all good. And yeah, it's also streaming at a slightly higher quality as well. So I've upped it up to 4K. So if you can stream it at 4K, great. I've also increased the bitrate as well. So hopefully the YouTube compression doesn't mash stuff up too much. I looked at the last stream and the walls were all kind of like going a bit crazy from the lights and so on. So yes, hopefully that has fixed it if you can stream at 4K. Otherwise, you can still have it lower, and hopefully it still works anyway from the bitrate increase. Who knows?
We're going to be analysing this stream back like
It's
hawks.
true, and hopefully you enjoy it. We've got lots of songs and lots of fun for you anyway. And sorry we're a little bit late starting. There was a couple of extra things we realised. Oh yeah, if we do that, then it's going to mess up all the overlays, and it's all going to disappear all the time. So hopefully that is fixed now too. But there we go. Thanks, everyone. That was Round the Cape, as chosen by our Discord community. Hooray!
Thank
Which
you,
is
Discord
cool.
community.
Thank you. They chose the first song.
I like that one. We don't do it very much.
It's
but
true.
We
I
did
do-
it quite a lot.
I do
live,
like
right?
it.
We used to be in every single live set we did, right?
We haven't done it live for a little while,
For
though.
a while. No,
It used to be.
used to be.
Yeah.
Not- I guess we haven't done it
Oh,
for...
Abby's coming. Oh,
We've done
something's
it,
gone
we've
horribly
done it
wrong.
long enough that I can't remember the whistle part.
What have I forgot to do?
Yeah, it was a cracker, that one.
Post. We got post.
Oh, post.
Yay.
Oh, I didn't set up the close-up camera.
It's fine, it looks like a letter. We don't need a close-up on a letter.
There are a few things.
Well, we can do it next
no.
time when we've got a
We can
camera.
just hold it up to the camera, right? We used to do that before we had a close-up camera
We
technology.
could do that. I could try and set up the close-up camera. But that
Very
seems
quiet
crazy.
buzz, apparently.
A quiet buzz.
Quiet buzz.
It's possible. We'll look into that. It could be some of the grounding or something with these microphones. In fact,
is-
might. Is one of them sending 48
Is
volt?
everything
No.
on that need?
Yeah,
Things that
none
are
of
on
them-
that don't need to be on.
No. So the only things that are coming through right now are the 4 at the end.
Okay.
Yeah.
There is a lot
which-
more things going on.
There's a lot more things
So
going
it could
on.
be like power or something. I don't know.
We'll have a look.
If we can do a quick multi-track recording after the stream,
Yeah.
double check.
When we
all
play
Yeah, we'll
live,
see if
it's
we can spot
usually
what that
it's
is.
often my DI that makes a buzz sometimes.
That should be switched off though, in theory.
Yeah, that's what
There we go. But yeah, so you got a letter. We'll see if we can show off that
Yeah,
in a
just,
bit.
there's like various addresses on there.
But yeah, in theory, we're all a lot clearer, which is nice, and the volumes will be a bit nicer as well between us talking and the singing things too. So with that in mind, should we do another song? I feel like just diving straight in, to be honest.
I think that's a fantastic idea.
Yeah.
Sure.
I'll explain all the stream donation stuff in a minute, but it's down here now. It's like there all the time, which is great. So you've not got the scrolling stuff going across, and hopefully just the title song donation totals makes a bit more sense. If anyone's brand new and doesn't know what on earth is going on with all of that, that's the current top ones that have had money donated towards them. What is currently top?
Farewell to Tarwethi.
Oh!
Yeah, anyone who's watching on a phone or a small screen will have to really squint to see the words, but we'll tell you what they are.
Waddy.
Farewell Farewell, ladies and gentlemen, farewell. This one goes out to all the lovers out there.
All right.
Definitely doesn't.
Are you ready for this? I'm going to press the buttons.
Well, that sounded.
It's time for singing. Look at all these lovely messages popping up. Oh yeah, that's a reminder actually. If anyone does feel like donating through Super Chat or tips, there's a tip link below. There's a song list which you can choose the songs from you'd like to say. But your messages will also be read out by the lovely Mr. Dave throughout the stream. So do write us lovely messages too. But now, let's do a song. Push that button. I push the JD and Andy lead button, and it's going to start switching the cameras. And we should be set up for singing.
I was in the JD Andy camera.
Farewell to Tawathi, adieu Mormon Hill, and the dear land of Greenland. I bid you farewell, for I'm bound out for Greenland and ready to sail, in the hopes to find riches in hunting the whale. Farewell to my comrades, for a while we must part, and likewise the dear lads who first won my heart. For the cold coast of Greenland my love will not chill, and the longer my absence, more loving she'll feel. Our ship is well rigged and ready to sail, and the crew they are anxious to follow the whale, where the icebergs do fall and stormy winds blow, and the land and the ocean are covered in snow. The cold coast of Greenland is barren and bare, no seed time nor harvest is ever known there, and the birds here sing sweetly in mountain and dale, but there's no bird in Greenland to sing for the whale. There is no habitation for a man to live there, and the king of that country is the fierce Greenland bear, and there'll be no temptation to tarry long there. With our ship bumper full, we'll homeward repair. Farewell to Tawathi, adieu Mormon Hill, and the dear land of Greenland. I bid you farewell, for we're bound out for Greenland and ready to sail, in the hopes to find riches in hunting the whale.
Yay!
Tawathi. Twaffy.
Yay!
Tawathi.
Very good.
We did it, just about. I forgot a part of it.
We haven't done that for a while.
No, we haven't done it for ages.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. We have parts for it.
No, well,
We
We definitely
recorded it
have, we have.
properly in the studio, but
Oh,
No idea.
spoilers.
we record things properly in the studio all the time.
It's true. Thanks, everyone. Hope you enjoyed. That was Farewell to Tawathi. Thanks for everyone who's donated towards that. I hope you enjoyed. Josh has disappeared into a passing arrow. That's great. Is everything sounding good? I'm waiting for a message from
I've
Kaz.
just texted Kaz.
Say, help. Does it all work?
Is it okay?
Ooh.
Lots
Yeah.
of nice
Is
messages
she
so far.
actually watching?
So, actually, yeah, that's worth a shout out. So, Kaz who is our sound engineer and tour manager. And if you've come to our live gigs, chances are you've heard us mention Kaz or seen Kaz. She's a hero. She's awesome. She came down over the weekend and helped us set up all of the new kind of settings and everything for the sound system, and kind of helped us, just basically make it work better. We knew what we wanted to do, but she made it as good as possible, which hopefully we've done justice by plugging things in correctly. Yay! You never know. But things look nice on there. They look nice on there.
They do.
And they look nice on there. So what more could you ask
That's my
for,
favourite
really?
camera.
That one.
It's like I do a dramatic swing.
Dun, dun, dun.
It's a bit Austin Powers.
I like having all those buttons.
Saying-
Kaz is MVP. It's true. Oh, Carities, yay!
Cuts.
How's it going, bud? And yeah, hopefully this all works and sounds great. That's all I'm going to be thinking of. Just please, I wish I could hear it as well.
I know.
That's the.
Well, I can plug the
that's
headphones
dream.
into this, and
You
you can have a
could.
listen.
Oh,
20
that would
seconds
just-
delayed.
That would just mess with my brain entirely. But yeah, so I explained the stream stuff then, because I haven't done that yet, and we've already done 2 songs. So Dave is tallying up all of the lovely super chats and tips and donations and things which people are giving. We have a song list which you can see all the songs that we do. If you feel inclined to throw money at us, we are incredibly grateful for it. But please do select a song you'd like to put that money towards as well. And whatever totals up to the most that has it at the time is what we're going to be singing next. So unless any more donations have come in, what's down below Andy is what we're going to be singing next. But that is always up for change and can be controlled and switched and everything. And just so you know, any donations that come in for songs that don't get sung on this stream will still carry over onto the next one as well. So no donations get missed. Everything comes through. And please do write us a lovely message as well, because we're reading them out as we go along. Yes, I think that's all the important stuff, really, isn't it?
I think so.
Well, that felt quite concise.
It
I'm
did
proud
feel
of
quite
myself.
concise. Well done.
And yeah,
Oratory skills. That's your bit.
that is my
Locating skills.
Oratory skills
classic.
continue to impress me.
Okay, I'm going to put that there. There we go. This happens a lot, by the way. If there is,
Robbie
if there's
drinks
a
everybody
beer in
else's
front of
beers,
Robbie,
yeah.
he will assume it's his, even if it's his somewhere else.
So if I find something that's within sort of 10% as full as I left it, it's mine now.
Yeah,
That's how it works.
That's not how life works, Robbie.
no.
Well, I've gotten away with it for this long.
Well, you haven't.
You can't
That's the dream.
You can't teach an old dog new tricks, Andy.
I can.
Like searching thoroughly for his beverage.
There we go. Oh, I know a thing to say. How have people been enjoying the new studio videos on YouTube so far? I believe both Hills of Mexico and Emma Fitzgerald came out after the last stream. So this is the first time we kind of talk about them since starting them. Hopefully you've enjoyed them. It was really fun getting to do some kind of new different things that we haven't kind of planned other things for. Especially Eben Fitzgerald. It's one that's been requested from us for a long time by a lot of people, but not one we really ever had on our radar to do. So it's fun to get to pull that out.
Yeah, it's
Which
an
is
old
cool.
favourite of my dad's, that as well. So that was nice to be able to do. He's
Yeah.
been asking us for some Gordon Lightfoot for a while. So
I feel like Gordon Lightfoot is the old favourite of a lot of dads.
probably.
The comments were overrun with Canadians / Stan Rogers fans.
Yeah.
There was 52 mentions of a certain Stan Rogers song for
Hey,
us to do. Which was
We're going to end up in a Canadian loop now, and we can't stop doing Canadian songs.
Maybe.
That's all right. You play,
So-
play to your strengths. Do you know Avril Lavigne spent about 10 years in like Japan because she got big there while we all kind of forgot about her for a while.
Wow.
Yeah.
She was just there, like making hits.
And now
What
she's
a hero.
back.
Can't completely verify that. But it's true.
Definitely 100% true facts with Robbie.
Spreading lies on the internet. It's
Absolutely. Another
like
amusing
everyone's doing it.
just to say with those as well, so please do recommend us songs that you'd like us to do. I know we've often kind of, with the streams and so on, try to avoid it just so it's not like too spammy and stuff all the time with songs, but in the comments, please let us know what you'd like us to try next, because we'd love to try and use those studio videos as chances to kind of push the boat out a bit and kind of be a bit more experimental. So they're not always going to
Push the
be...
boat out.
Exactly. They're not always going to be whatever gets voted for, the most gets done. But the more things do get voted for, the more it kind of puts it into our mind, at least anyway. And if there are opportunities to do songs that we haven't done before, then great. Or haven't done like very much at all, or are aware of too much, then even better, really. So yeah, let us know. And other than that, the other funny thing, I can't remember who pointed it out, if it was even one of you guys, but I believe technically from the order of songs we've done so far, the next thing we should do is Gordon Lightfoot's dad, because Meredith Moon is his daughter, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I only discovered this.
Moon is Gordon Lightfoot's
Yeah, I
daughter.
mentioned it. I mentioned it when we decided to do Hills of Mexico, and then Edmund Fitzgerald, and then I was like, wait a minute.
We need to do a song by Lightfoot Senior
After I
next.
was researching,
Meredith Moon doesn't have any children, presumably.
I don't know, nor
Not that
I'm not
have
gonna-
written songs.
no.
Not they've written songs.
But yeah, is that? I'm not just finding.
Yelling.
No,
I did a
I'm sure I saw
various
that
amount of
being commented as
internet
well.
sleuthing, but I'm pretty sure Meredith Moon is one of Gordon Lightfoot's daughters.
Yeah, it never struck me that her name probably isn't Meredith Moon.
It might be. People can
Long line
have
of
different
moons.
names from their parents.
Crescent Moon.
She
Was it
did see...
Gibbous Moon? Was that
You
what
should call her child Gibbous. Waiting
waxing
Gibbous.
Gibbous.
This is Little Crescent. Stop biting Gibbous' ears.
Waiting Gibbous, waxing Gibbous.
I love the term. I love the
Waxing
term.
Gibbous.
I love the term waxing gibbous. Always
Oh,
wanted to
my
make
next
like a.
album,
Always wanted to
Waxing
make like a
Gibbous.
D&D character called waxing gibbous. I don't know what they are, but I've got
Just
them.
half and full.
Waxing gibbous.
By the waxing Gibbous Batman.
Apparently Andy is super loud. You are closer than you were when we were testing.
I can be
We can just
all
put him
the
down,
different types
down
of
a little bit
distances.
if you want.
Put him down.
We just need crazy compressors.
Dave is just right. Andy is super loud.
Yeah. Compress Andy
There
to
we go.
hell.
How am I? Check 1, 2. 1, 2.
You're about as far away as you were when we were testing, so you should be fine.
Yeah, I can stick
I
to that.
think.
That's fine.
Yeah. Yeah, you might need to just be a bit further away from yours in general, but that's fine. Yeah, facts. Cool things. So if there is a Lightfoot Senior, apparently we're on trend. But
I will research.
I can't imagine they're still alive.
Yeah,
But
moment.
that's
Yeah, Gordon Lightfoot's got to be like, what, 70 now?
something like that.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet on it.
who knows? Right. Should we do another song?
Do you want some messages?
Oh, yeah, messages. Of course. Oh, yeah, and I'll say about questions as well. Yeah, go for it.
Ghost Glitch. Sad I haven't been catching your streams lately, but I'm here now.
Yay.
It's in the top 0.05 of listeners on Spotify.
Oh,
Wrapped.
that's actually impressive.
Yes, because I like your music a normal
Wow.
amount.
A normal amount.
Hope everyone's doing well. Thanks for the hugs in Charlotte. Dave was my gender envy that night.
Hooray.
I had my
Gen V.
American nails and
Gen V.
I didn't have this because I bought this in LA. Now I have it.
Is it heavy?
It is. I like it.
Do you feel like you're listening to the left?
Well, it counteracts the fact that my left arm is less strong than my right, so I put a heavy weight on my left.
Well,
Clever.
your left arm not as strong as your right, dude.
All reasons, Robbie. Reasons. Pyrola! Renewed there. John Ship. A blink's a double wink.
Ignore that. But fine.
Yep. Hope you are all well. South Australia, please. Drew Hales. Love you guys. How about something from Bland Shanties? You
Bland
say "Oh to the
Shanties.
Road,"
That's what I
but the
heard.
only land shanty on the list is "Lady of the GPS," so I put it towards that.
Okay.
Yeah, we've done that now.
I heard bland shanties when you
Yeah.
said that.
Yes.
Now I want to make that
Land
album.
shanties, more like
Land
land shanties, am I
shanties.
right?
Roughly Rowan, I've been having a difficult time a couple
I'm
of
still
days,
super
and I'd
quiet,
love
I
to hear Mary Ellen Carter, please. It always lifts my spirits. Jeeve, or is that Jeav?
Level check. 1, 2, 3. Sorry, everybody. Just
I'm going to put you up 2 dB and Andy down
2. If they can't hear me, it's going to be more than 2. Do you want to just put the input gain up?
Ooh, danger.
Check 1, 2, 1, 2. Hello, 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 hello. How's this chat? How's this chat? How about this?
Yes.
How about this? 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
You can't count
I
above 3,
can't
chat.
count past 3.
There we go.
I can only count to 4. I can only count to 4. You sh- you sh-
JAV, love you guys. It's all about the Johnnies. First, it's Leave Her Johnny. You're going to do more for other Johnnies. I look forward to that. Loki Bane, Mind for Gold Chemicals Workers, please. I love your rendition of it. Dareth, it would be supremely splendid to herd Shallow Brown, my dear lads. Zoom Zoom, Lady of the Map, aka Lady of the GPS. The new setup is so fancy. John Savage, I just noticed something has reappeared on the song list, which was my fault. Something new reappeared and then has now disappeared again because we don't have anything new. So,
It's too
There's-
bad.
so I've been keeping it off the list for a long time.
There's news, but there's secret news.
Then it's not news
Yes,
at all, is
but
it?
that's,
Yeah.
the problem is when we do the new things, they become on the list, and
It's
then
true.
we don't have new
And then
things.
they're not
every
actually
single
new
time.
anymore.
It's
Yeah,
true.
but if you want to let me know, John, for something else, and I'll put your money on that. JEAV is back, and then it's Johnny come down to Hilo, or the other Johnny, I see. Kerry George wants chemical workers. Sincerely Me has renewed their Johnship. Avery would love to hear 4 hours, as it's the schedule of my newborn, whose name is also JD, currently has us on.
Yay.
Nice. Your baby named after you, JD.
Yay.
I like that. Yay.
Technically, Joey is also a JD.
Oh, sweet.
Georgie would love to hear 3 and 10. Will wants Mary Ellen Carter, and Selma has renewed their Johnship. I did it.
Beautiful.
That's everything.
Thank you ever so much, everybody. That's incredibly kind of you. So many secrets. There's so many cool things planned and coming out and happening this year. It's very, very cool.
It's almost overwhelming.
It is, but
I'm
now is like the
overwhelmed.
kind of quieter time for us, which is kind of weird, but cool at the same time.
Is it quiet?
It's quiet in terms of us going out,
I haven't
but
noticed.
it's busy in terms of us being in.
Busy in terms of
I wouldn't.
yeah,
I don't think it's quiet, is it?
things preparing for the time we can't do things because we're out on
It's true.
tour and the likes.
It's true.
Yes, a lot going on under the hood. Including this, obviously. This is one of the things. Hopefully it's a success.
Oh, Joey's going to be going to bed soon. Oh, Kaz says there's intermittent buzz. So the buzz is intermittent. So it's
Yes.
either the MacBook being plugged in,
Let's see.
48 volts still on Robbie's mic, which it's not.
Can't be an
Yeah,
instrument
yeah,
because
yeah.
they're muted.
What about
Who's
the
the plugged in? Your
we
movement will be
got rid of?
grounding it.
Is that still plugged in?
But it should be muted for the everything but the...
Should. Yeah, it should just be
Mics
these
should be.
these mics. Okay,
When we're
interesting. We'll have a look later, but thank you, Kaz, for investigating.
Like
Right.
how disruptive?
Now then, let's do a song,
Okay.
which is currently...
It's Mining for Gold Chemical Workers.
Ooh, nice. All right. I remember this. Oh, yeah, I did remember another cool thing, actually, about us being able to stream at 4K. Closed captions are available, too. You can have subtitles on if you want.
I've been keeping an eye on them every now and again, and they seem pretty good.
Nice. That's really cool. So something's coming through.
They're
All
on
right. Yeah,
here
look at
if
that.
you want to have a quick gander.
That's great. That's super cool.
Gandalf.
So yeah,
Gandalf.
if you can't follow everything or struggling to hear what we're saying, then you can have subtitles on now, which is great. Which is one of the things you can only have if we have like a regular amount of latency. So there's about a 20-second delay from what's coming through and what you're seeing and what I'm saying because I tested it. But with that in mind, let's sing about mining chemicals.
Let's.
It's an F, I believe, right? I'm pretty sure it's We are miners, hard rock miners. To the shaft house we must go. Oil bottles on our shoulders. We are marching to the slow. On the line, boys. On the line, boys. Drill your holes and stand in line. Till the shift boss comes to tell you, you must drill her out on top. Can you feel the rock dust in your lungs? It'll cut down a miner when he is still young. 2 years and the silicosis takes hold. And I feel like I'm dying from mining for gold. Yes, I feel like I'm dying from mining for gold. A process man am I, and I'm telling you no lie. I work and breathe among the fumes I trail across the sky. There's a thunder all around me and a poison in the air. There's a lousy smell that smacks of hell and dust all in me hair. And it's go, boys, go. They'll time your every breath. And every day you're in this place, you're 2 days nearer death. But you go. There
There's overtime and bonus opportunities galore. That's not the right verse. I'm going to do it again. I've worked among the spinners and breathed in the oily smoke. I've shoveled up the gypsum and an ion makes you choke. I've stood knee deep in cyanide, been sick with a caustic burn. Been working rough and seen enough to make your stomach turn.
And it's go, boys, go. They'll time your every breath. And every day you're in this place, you're 2 days nearer death. But you go.
There's overtime and bonus opportunities galore. The young lads like the money
And they all come back for more.
But soon you're knocking on and you look older than you should. For every job made on this job you'll pay with flesh and blood.
And it's go, boys, go. They'll time your every breath. And every day you're in this place, you're 2 days nearer death. But you go, boys, go. They'll time your every breath. And every day you're in this place, you're 2 days nearer death. But you go.
Yes, you make jobs on your job. That's what I do.
On your job.
Yeah.
Every job that's on this job.
Every
Pay
Your
with
job,
your
your job.
yeah.
Job.
Every job made on this job, you'll jobby job.
Yay.
You'll pay for that job you do on this job.
He's not dead.
Poop on your own time.
Well,
Every time someone tags Josh in a message or like says
Stream
something to him, stream out, he's not dead.
Yeah, it should probably have a longer timer on it than
Yeah,
that.
that joke has sort of run its course now. I feel.
Sometimes it says he's not dead, sometimes it says he's disappeared into a passing error.
What happens when he actually dies and it's still going, he's not dead, and we start crying?
Well, we can
Well,
turn it
no,
off.
that would then become the meme that Josh can never die. It's
Yeah.
all a conspiracy.
He's alive in our hearts.
That might have fixed it. The ground lift wasn't on that. So hopefully,
Okay.
Cass says even if it's not doing stuff, if it's plugged in, it could be sending hums and so on. And she said we had perfect mic technique, so well done.
Oh,
everyone.
thank you, Kaz. Means a lot coming from you.
Yay! She's just sad she's not in control.
No, that must be killing you. Like hearing us going out and then not being able to do anything about it. Sorry.
It is true. She was chatting about whether she could remote into the PCs to control stuff.
With a 10-second delay, though,
Probably
Kaz.
is a
With a
way.
20-second
somehow.
delay.
Oh, more
Oh,
than
she
that.
definitely could.
Can you mix with
it
a
would be
20-second delay?
Long old
That would
delay.
be quite handy.
It would be pretty hilarious. Right. This seems like a good chance to say questions. If you have questions for us or would like to ask us nice and lovely things, please do, because I'll be asking those of the group as we go along. And our beautiful mod team is going to be passing those on to me as it goes along as well. So if you would like to, please do stick a megaphone at the front of it, because it just helps us be able to pick it out. If you don't, fine, we'll still try and do our best. But if you can, it'd be really, really helpful. So a little megaphone symbol, just so we can spot those coming in, and then they're being passed on to me. And the first question, unfortunately, is are Rich and Antonio coming for the Europe tour? And it's looking unlikely at the moment, but
They don't know this yet.
they do. They do,
They do know
this.
it.
Basically, because it's a new market that we've not really done very much before, we kind of need to play it a bit safe. And when we have them there as well, it gets very, very expensive very fast.
Yes.
So generally, if it's our kind of first time around on like a tour of shows in that area, we probably won't take them. But we want to try and work out to being able to bring them as soon as we can. So the more people we can get interested, the more tickets we can sell, the bigger venues we can play,
Absolutely.
the more we can bring them along, which is our
Yes,
our dream. We want to have them at everything, but unfortunately, we can't.
One extra
at
human
everything.
is quite more expensive with the flights and the rooms and everything.
And they're two.
They are two extra,
They are two
whole
extra
people.
humans.
And we do actually need to make money to carry on doing
It's true.
these things.
And they're so needy.
Yeah.
Feed me, feed me.
He fed you yesterday.
One meal every 2 days. No, we do love them.
We do love them very much. How was everyone's Valentine's Day?
It was good.
Good.
We
I
went out to...
I did. I went to the Yogscast and played Dota.
Kaz
It
has
was
tell-
great.
Did you?
I did.
Did you take Abby?
No.
Wow.
That's why you didn't answer me. We were texting last night and I said, so you taking Abby out? Nothing. Blanked me.
I got permission that week
Kaz
before
says to unplug the Mac.
to unplug the Mac.
Yeah,
Unplug the Mac.
that's what Kaz says.
She does not want to
You'll
see
find
it.
out in 20 seconds whether that works.
Goodbye.
Yeah.
I'm guessing Dave's laptop's plugged in as well, but question mark.
Yes.
Yeah.
danger.
Depends
We will
how
see.
grounded the entire thing is.
Oh yeah, did you leave your charger in here
I did,
last week?
yes.
Yeah, you found it.
Yes.
Grand.
I've been unable to work sufficiently for the last day or two.
Fair enough. A couple more. Is your Land Shanties album on CD? No. At least I don't
And
think
it
so.
never will be.
I thought
No.
I had a feeling they were doing some in Australia only, but I don't know whether it ever materialized or not. So we know nothing about it.
Maybe
if
that'll
there
be
are.
a thing. Maybe a goal that stretches at some point in the future.
Ooh, who knows?
How can a goal
That's
stretch?
a possibility.
Stretchy goals.
To
That
make it
sounds.
easier to score.
It's a ridiculous notion.
Imagine if they had stretchy goals in football.
I did find some merch of that knocking around on Redbubble a while ago. Got taken down.
There's so much stupid merch on Redbubble and our stuff. It's so funny.
We
see if
should
there's
buy
anything
all of
on
our
right now?
fake merch.
Yeah, I do go on there sometimes. So I haven't been on
There
there
was
for
a
a
bunch
while.
of our stuff on there before.
There was, yeah. Most of it just said Wellerman in
Yeah,
the longest.
it was the Wellerman boom. Everybody was making Wellerman
Yeah, there was
t-shirts
a
with
bad
our artwork
rip-off
on.
of the Between Wind and Water
Yeah.
artwork on a shirt I saw.
Sorry, Dan. Here's an interesting question, which I don't think there's an easy answer for, because we haven't really discussed it.
Uh-oh.
Does doing a song in the studio sessions add it to the request list for the streams? Unless either of these were answered on stream.
Not until
That's
we've
okay.
decided that we can do it. So Edmund Fitzgerald isn't there yet. But
Oh, wow,
we may decide to put it on.
There proper is some rip-offs on Redbubble. Look at that.
Yeah, well, there's a proper T-shirt, and there's also a badge with Andy, Dave, Robbie, JD written on it.
See, technically
Who's
we
buying
don't
that?
we
Who
don't
made
own
that?
like
We don't own our names.
don't
the
own-
intellectual property
No, we
of
don't, you're
4
right.
names in
The
a
artwork
list.
for Be Well, that's naughty. That's very
It's a bit
naughty.
cheeky. What's kind of annoying is actually that actually looks pretty good.
Well, the artwork.
Yeah, I mean, it's got a black box around it.
Yeah.
Who made this Robbie Andy JD t-shirt? We should buy 4 of them.
Oh, is it a T-shirt? I thought it was a
No,
badge.
it's a
no,
badge.
it's a badge. It's a badge.
It's on a shirt as well.
Oh, it's on a shirt.
What?
Shirt.
Who did this?
Phones in motion sticker.
Actually, I have got a feeling
just-
if you
does
click,
Redbubble just make
on
it-
it will give you alternative things it can
Wow.
print on.
Yeah, well, that's Redbubble's whole vibe, right? You can just print whatever you want.
I don't mind when people have actually,
Made
drawn
it.
fan
Yeah,
art
yeah,
or
yeah.
something and they're selling it. That's
I
fun
don't
to see.
know what this is. Is it real, or is this just like a?
Is this real? Are you real?
Turns into John Wayne merchandise pretty quickly.
That doesn't sound like that,
Interesting.
but fair enough.
Nobody go to Redbubble and buy this unofficial merch.
Yeah.
If I saw
Okay.
one of you in that live, I would be.
I would be amused.
Actually, quite happy.
I would be
Funny.
amused.
No, we're much more likely to get people who've made their
I
own
would
stuff.
also
which
rather
is
you buy our
more
own,
enjoyable.
our actual t-shirts.
It's a poor. I just don't like sloppy work. I don't really mind if it's copyright infringement.
That's pretty poor. Okay.
Just to describe what I'm seeing now is a sticker on
Oh,
a
yeah.
water bottle with the Japanese wave sort of artwork, and then the Longest John's Wellerman written in neon pink,
Yeah. Like
love it.
almost 3D.
and some star constellations.
Always attempting to be 3D.
And I'm pretty sure that's still a watermark. And there's the Spotify play button with the bar
Abby's just shared one as well.
on it.
She's having a look.
What is it?
That's pretty good.
That's pretty funny. So there's a T-shirt that says, "I have ADHD. I'm obsessed with One Piece, and I listen to the Longest Johns religiously." There's a T-shirt. Someone
People just
saying.
make. Are these people just make for fun because they
Can I-
need one?
can I
for
suggest
like
a
a
highly
stupid
specific
party?
You
shirt.
all now go on Redbubble, type your name in, and just see what comes up.
Hmm.
Who knows? I'm
Who
going to
knows?
type in Gordon Lightfoot's father.
Gordon Lightfoot's like 84. Pretty sure.
Yeah.
He's pretty old.
Yeah, that'd be proper folk music then.
Right.
Right. Song?
Yeah.
What we got?
Mary Ellen Carter.
Oh, boy.
Mary Ellen Carter into a Scouse anthem.
I don't know whether the ground lift helped. I don't know if Kaz mentioned that.
Let's see.
Right.
Oh.
If the speech selection is on. Right, okay. Let's do it.
I think the buzzing's still there anyway, so if you want to plug that MacBook back in, you probably can.
Wow, we'll see. Either way,
Yeah.
Alright. You're quite finished, Andrew Yates.
No, I'm not.
this is
This
music.
old
whilst we're doing that.
chestnut.
On this is muted, at least it's just coming through the microphone bleed now. So significantly quieter than it used to be.
I think this is okay.
There we go. You good?
Yes.
All right. Ready?
I am.
2, 3, 4.
Hey!
Down last October in a pouring driving rain. The skipper he'd been drinking and the maid he felt no pain. Out close to 3 Mile Rock and she was dealt a mortal blow. Then the Mary Ellen Carter settled low. There were just us 4 aboard her when she finally was awash. We worked like hell to save her, all heedless of the cost. But the groan she made as she went down, it caused us to proclaim that the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. May her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best and who were with her till the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, the company wrote her off, not a nickel would they spend. She gave 20 years of service, boys, and met her sorry end. But insurance paid the loss to us, said let her rest below. Then they laughed at us and said we had to go. But we talked of her all winter, sometimes days around the clock. She's worth $250,000 afloat in at the dock. And with every jar that hit the bar, we swore we would remain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. May her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best and who were with her till the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, all spring now we've been with her on a barge lent by a friend. 3 dives a day in a hard hat suit and twice I've had the bends. Thank God it's only 60 feet and the currents here are slow, or I'd never have the strength to go below. So we patched her rents, stopped the vents, dog hatch and put all down. Hooked cables to her fore and aft and girded her around. Tomorrow new we'll hit the air and then take up the strain and make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. May her name not be lost to the knowledge of men. All those who loved her best and who were with her till the end will make the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Well, we couldn't leave her there, you see, to crumble into scale. She'd saved our lives so many times, fighting through the gale. And the laughing drunken rats who led her to a sorry grave, well, they won't be laughing in another day. And to you for whom adversity has dealt its mortal blow, we're smiling bastards lying to you everywhere you go. Turn to and put out all your strength of arm and heart and brain, and like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broke and your life about to end, no matter what you lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again, rise again, rise again. Though your heart it be broke and your life about to end, no matter what you lost, be it a home, a love, a friend, like the Mary Ellen Carter rise again. Oh, yeah.
I saw that really fast.
That was pretty fast.
Yes.
Yay! Buttons! Mary Ellen Carter. Thanks, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. That was Canadian.
It was.
Stan Rogers.
Stan
Yeah.
Rogers again.
I enjoyed some of the closed captions with smiling faces
With smiling faces.
and with almond house and brain.
Almond House and Brain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like,
Well,
I'll
what
Go
else
to
you-
the
what else are
delicious
you gonna
almond
fight with?
house.
That almond house had better stand up for me.
I'm a big fan of Almond House. Robot House.
Robot
Yay. I watched that again the other day. It made me laugh.
Did you?
Yeah.
I watched Futurama last night.
I do listen to it most nights when I fall
Oh, there's a
asleep.
new season coming.
That's
Is it?
true.
A new
I'm not sure whether I feel good about that or not.
How
There's
many
a new
times
season
has
of
it been stopped
Futurama.
and started again?
I think I feel good because I like
Well,
it.
they always change networks. I
It's
think it's on
true.
Hulu now.
It's probably going to
Everything's on Hulu. Everything else is on Hulu. Shawsy.
Still buzzing, but only on speech. It's obviously coming up louder when you're not talking because of heavy compressors. Yes, if you can plug
Yeah.
laptops from the plug,
Just
that's
it's just
there's a bunch
game
of things
balance.
there's a bunch of things that could be unplugged, but I apologize for the buzzing. We'll see if we can fix it at another time, but we'll probably not be able to for now. It's probably because the gain is very high on the mics, bringing it out more. There you go. Could be the lights, cameras, who knows? Mysteries. There are like things like those speakers plugged in. That PC generally is a little bit buzzy anyway. And so it could be all sorts. But who
Yeah,
knows?
this mic setup definitely better for singing, probably worse for talking.
Possibly. I mean, you get better volume at least. But yeah, the buzz is unfortunate. I guess we'll see if we can fix that. Kaz is now trying to micromanage things, asking for a little bit more treble on the guitar.
Wow.
No,
Kaz.
not today. I'm not bothering to go over there doing that. That
We
feels.
will be here all night.
That would. I mean, we will be here all night.
Not all night.
Well,
Be here at a
some of
select
night.
a select time of the night.
That is true.
We stick a noise gate on something.
Mm.
Oh, my
Kaz.
word.
Hopefully it's not too interfery. At least anyway.
Kaz, just
interfering.
just relax and enjoy and don't think about mixing.
Stop interfering, Kaz.
I mean, we did ask.
But tell us exactly what you need.
Do please tell
Let's
us more. Great. Let's do some more questions. I'm sure I was reminded of something and then I forgot what it is. Sam's suggesting amusing things we could try with the auto subtitles as well. I approve. Right, where did I get up to? There. Would love to hear how you figured out your arrangement of the record, the Edmund Fitzgerald. Did you know what you wanted to do or figure it out by trying different things?
Robbie, you did it.
Yeah, you did most of that.
Well, I think the problem we find with a lot of the songs that we end up doing is that there really isn't that many parts. Like Edmund Fitzgerald doesn't have a chorus or anything. It's just
Verse.
seven
Lots
or
of
eight.
verses.
It's 7 or 8 solid verses. So
You've got to think about dynamics.
kind of got to
more.
think about dynamics going up and down. Yeah, just especially with vocal arrangements, you want to make sure you're not giving everything away too quickly. So sometimes just build the harmonies. So we do tend to trot out a lot of the same tropes for a few songs. So first verse will be just the lead singer doing it, and then second verse will be someone joins in with a harmony or as an
We should
extra bit. Or
Reverse that just for fun one time. Do all in on the first verse and then drop out
And
for
go
the rest
away.
of the song.
just put all the interesting stuff at the beginning, and then just it slowly peters out.
Well, that
Sounds exciting.
was a thing that went around the internet loads, probably a couple of months ago now, and it got shared to us on loads of different things. But it went like semi-viral, where loads of people were saying, "I wish there was a sea shanty where it started off with loads of people singing, and then it slowly went down to there was just one voice, and it was like about a shipwreck and people dying on a shipwreck or something like that." And loads of people shared it
Sounds
to
like
us.
a Dave ballpark, doesn't it?
I mean, I
If ever
do
I
things
heard it.
like dropping out Bones in the Ocean to one voice at the end, because that's like kind of
That's quite nice.
quite tropey though.
But yeah,
Right,
I can't imagine it sounding good. Like, I understand the kind of principles behind it. It's kind of quite storytelling-y, but like in terms of a listening experience, it's kind of the opposite of...
I would suspect it depends on the song.
It would depend on the
I
song.
don't think I could say an arrangement wouldn't work without
No.
hearing what the song is first.
No,
Yeah,
it's
that's
true.
true.
But yeah, it's just... It seemed a bit odd. It didn't like immediately strike me as, yes, that's something that will definitely work. It was like, that sounds a bit...
I
It feel-
actually think...
You reckon it could work?
Now, the more I think about it, I think you could make it work.
Yeah?
I like, yeah, if the storyline is about, like, there's a whole crowd of people and somehow they get killed off in mysterious ways, or
Polar bears.
or yeah, like a trek through the Arctic or something.
Yeah,
and
yeah.
Everyone's slowly dying of you know,
starting to sound like a weird
freezing
musical
to death
theatre number.
or
Yeah. It does feel a little bit more that rather than
It's going to get a bit theatrical.
necessarily a song experience. But yeah,
yeah.
there you go.
Like a sea
I
shanty.
mean, if you want to do it, there was
there's a sea
whole
shanty
thing around it.
where every verse one member of the crew dies.
It would have to be, but I don't think you could get from a group down to one in that space of time.
It would be comedy.
I don't know. Maybe worth a shot at some point.
There you go. What was the longest song in your career from when it was first introduced or conceived to when you're finally happy with it as a completed song of yours? What's the longest song we've ever done?
Wow, that's a
longest
weird
song.
question.
Yeah.
I have no
There's
idea.
a lot of trad things which are pretty long. Northwest has got to be
That
up there,
question
right?
was asking how long. That's the longest it's taken us to get a song.
Oh, was it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Or how long
Song
it's
of
taken
song
us to. What,
From
get
when
an
it was
arrangement
first
or-
introduced or conceived to when you finally were happy with it. Oh,
There's songs that
got it.
Are we ever happy with a
Sorry.
song, chat?
there's
Yeah,
definitely
truly
songs
happy.
that like started writing maybe 2 or 3 years before they made it onto an album.
Yeah, similar. Sometimes you just get an idea and you know it's okay, but you kind of
Yeah.
don't finish it and then you come back to it.
That's true.
If that counts,
That's true.
I suppose. Get a beer is great while I was bounding up the stairs in
Yeah.
Sydenham Road in Bristol, just going like, so I'm about to go out. Just bottom of the stairs. Beer is great. Beer is grand. Da, 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 da.
That'll do the thing.
I remember that very distinctly.
I love it.
Yeah, that took about 3 years, I think, to get on an album in the end. So
Bad.
there's an example.
Yeah, not really sure. Are there any that we started singing like really, really, really early on that we've just never recorded that technically would be that?
South Australia.
Ooh, yeah.
That was possibly the first song we ever sang together.
That is
It
true.
was either that or Haul Away.
That is definitely true, yeah.
There's quite a lot
And
of
we
songs,
still haven't recorded and done it, so that possibly it.
including
if
one
we ever
that's
record
very,
that.
very soon coming up that we've been doing for a very long time and never really put to
trying to remember what you're meaning now.
what we were doing the other day.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. We have been doing that for a long time. That is true.
It's an old one.
It's true. It's
Old
good.
for us.
It's good. I remember singing that on the boat trip in Holland when we did that time, and that was very early on. That was like 2014. Been the first time we did that.
A little better. Andy looks very nonplussed.
I thought I knew what you were talking about, and now I don't.
We sung it on Monday. We stood around the room with 4 mics.
Oh, that one. I was thinking about a different song.
Yeah.
Ah.
Yeah.
I remember. Yeah, I
was
remember
thinking
singing
about
that.
one much older.
And now I'm trying to remember that song which they love. Like all the Dutch shanty groups love that we always found a bit uncomfortable.
There's a lot of them.
Fair. All right. Anyway, moving on. Are you guys planning to do some more Sea of Thieves singing streams again? Mentally, it was a lifesaver when I found out about you during lockdown and enjoyed many a sea shant. I can understand how busy you are. We would love to. We've even changed some of the setup with the game stream things too. So, in theory, we'd be able to do it with all of us on screen at the same time now when we do the game streams, rather than before. If you remember watching them, we had our own kind of separate game footage and our camera as well, and swapping between them. Now we'd be able to have us all on screen and still be able to swap between the game footage. So we've upped that. It's just actually being able to do it is the other question, because at the moment at least, we can't actually get to Andy's desk very easily. It's kind of full of instruments and cases and
messy
stuff
in that
underneath
corner.
it too.
Who did that?
So behind you is where Andy would be sitting, and currently he cannot.
Behind
So
you.
yeah,
That
behind
camera,
you
yeah,
at
yeah,
home.
yeah.
That's all right. You look behind yourself.
Don't flip that camera around.
Yeah, so we're trying to sort that out. A part of that is because our van died.
Yeah, that's
Yay! The
Hooray.
engine is broke. So
How convenient for us.
it's kind of inconvenient, but we're going to be turning it into a shed for a while, which will be handy, and then we can get some stuff, just kind of a bit more space cleared and some boxes moved, that sort of thing. Really. So that'll be happening, and then there's possibilities because we'd love to do it, and there's loads of cool stuff in the game, like more spoilers if you want, slight spoilers. We're filming some stuff in the game today, and getting to play it again was really, really nice, and I would love to get to go back in and play and sing and fight things. So there we go. We shall see. And with that in mind, are there any more donation messages to read?
Yes.
Yay! Thank you.
Mandible Bones. We do love a Mary Ellen Carter, it must be said.
It must be.
Anonymous boosting Mingulay Boat Song. CJ Colburn says, I'd love to hear Sailor's Prayer. Tom Simpson, hello Simpson family here. Can we have Wayfaring Stranger, please? It's the parents again. Fare thee well, Dink song, please. I love it.
Yeah.
Frankie and Liz. Question for Dave. What are your favourite nail polish colours to wear? Also, Bones in the Ocean, please. I like dark colours, black and dark purple and dark red. But I mess around with a lot of different things. I have maybe 30 to 50 nail polishes. Lady
30
Mephistopheles.
to 50?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
I buy a lot of cheap ones rather than a few nice ones.
Yeah, that's the Dave way.
For everything I know about you, Dave, I could have told you that.
Lady Mephistopheles, see you in Krakow. Will merch be available? Yes, we will bring some, a limited range, and you will be able to purchase it with money.
Yeah, it gets difficult bringing merch into Europe because there's all tax stuff, which makes it very difficult and unpleasant. And also, we're going to be flying as well, so we have less to be able to bring.
Unpleasant. I don't.
There we go.
Shia Sanya and Louise, please. So excited for the Cologne gig. John Savage, not sure if my previous message got spotted, so I'll sum this and the other one to the newest addition to the list. Lady of the GPS, please. And Crab Rangoon Bouquet. Looking forward to any new recordings. South Australia would be nice.
Yay. Thank you very much, everybody. That's very kind and generous of you. It's always very, very much appreciated. Robbie's getting us treats. Thanks, Robbie. Treats. This is my dinner. I was setting up stuff.
I do like to treat you, especially on Valentine's Day.
Thanks, Brewdog. You're okay.
Yeah, something happened with Brewdog recently. I don't know if they lost their... Craft beer is a very sort of loose term, but they sort of lost their craftness. They have to declare as a corporation now or something like that.
I didn't realise that was a thing, that, there's like a governing body that decide if you're a craft brewery or not.
Well, yeah, I mean, like, you can't go... Heineken can't call themselves a craft brewery.
No, I guess not.
Well, they can... You know what? I don't even know.
Right, I'm going to get tuned up for Lady of the GPS, because I can see that coming.
She likes you when you're tuned.
To haunt us. I love it when you tune. That's not how that song goes. Right. We're going to do a song. It looks like it's going to be Lady of the GPS.
Good lord.
For the second stream in a row.
Good lord, indeed.
Hasn't it only just gone on the list?
Yeah.
Wow.
Pretty sure I need to sing
Need to think about that a
very
bit
high
more.
and loud.
I think we did it as... Just pull off the mic, I guess. I think we did it as a something new last time. Or like a...
Not something new.
Or was it my choice?
A few people asked for it, and
few
then,
people asked
I
for it,
think
and
it
we
was a
just
choice.
decided to give it a go. What, we did it in the wrong key, didn't we?
Yeah.
was
It's
too
actually an E.
Okay.
Dear lady.
Oh, yeah.
Dear lady.
Definitely the words.
Da, 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 da.
I feel such a joy. I shine my eyes to time.
Yeah, that's the one.
When the fire of freedom burns.
Yeah.
Bones,
Yeah.
bones,
That's
bones.
the one.
Right.
Good man.
I'm gonna do it. Pressing a button. It's song time.
The button is pressed.
Is it chorus right at the start?
Yes.
Yes.
1, 2, 3.
Dear lady of the GPS, we're going separate ways. Yes, I know you've been there for me, but I just have to say, I feel a surge of joy as I shun your urge to turn. I need to travel my own way there when the fire of freedom burns. Yes, I know I asked for help, but I can change my mind. 'Tis a right of us free folk if we feel inclined. But I'll use a GPS, and that is what I am. Gliding down the coastal roads, the long way is my plan. Dear lady of the GPS, we're going separate ways.
In 200 meters I won't turn round, no matter what you say. I feel a surge of joy as I shun your urge to turn. I need to travel my own way there when the fire of freedom burns.
Have you factored an ocean breeze, the tickle on my arm, the poetry in squinting at the glinting water's charm? No, you've not, you'll never see outside of your blue line. I choose adventure, I will not turn, who cares if we're on time?
Dear lady of the GBS, we should go our separate ways. In 100 meters I won't turn round, no matter what you say. For I feel a surge of joy as I shun your urge to turn. I need to travel my own way there when the fire of freedom burns.
What a journey this is, my kids, but one that goes too fast. Let's make the most of it where we are, enjoy it while it lasts. Looky here, what have we found? Hey kids, who wants drive through? Oh,
Nuggets.
The land of fame and our plan for choosing our own route.
Dear lady of the GBS, we've gone our separate ways. I hear your cries, but I won't turn back, no matter what you say. I feel a surge of joy as I shun your urge to turn. I need to travel my own way there when the fire of freedom burns. When the fire of freedom burns. When the fire of freedom burns. I need to travel my own way there when the fire of freedom burns. When the fire of freedom burns. When the fire of freedom burns. I need to travel my own way there when the fire of freedom burns. When the fire of freedom burns. When the fire of freedom burns. I need to travel my own way there when the fire of freedom burns. When the fire of freedom.
Doctor.
Yeah.
Wait, doctors don't come with fires. That's not what doctors do.
Hey.
Your fire of freedom burns for more than 3 days. See your doctor.
It does sound like an STI.
My fire of freedom's on. It's burning.
Don't talk to JD's on his
I've got the
having,
fire of
having the
freedom.
old fire of freedom again.
It's so bad. They're hilarious.
Will
Apparently,
abuse
Andy
your
was.
freedom.
Apparently, Andy was so loud.
Yeah.
It's hard. That song's really hard. Not gonna lie.
Yeah, pretty much yelled.
Yeah, I was.
Yeah, Andy
I was
needs
back.
a hard limit on his
I was back.
line.
I don't think any song I sing is ever going to be louder than that. In fact, I think I need to stop talking now.
You just felt the fire, so
Maybe we
strong.
should find
Feeling
a
the
different
fire.
way to do that song.
Should I turn down the threshold? Oh yeah, I'm gonna do it.
I'm not going to do anything louder than that though. That was excessive.
Give him like 10 to 1 low threshold.
I moved
100
back.
to 1.
I probably just don't. I probably just.
10 to
I
1.
probably just need.
Just
to,
Andy. Give him 10.
I probably just need to move.
That's a lot of compression. Maybe. You
But
should-
he's all over the place.
I'm gonna move your threshold down some
DBs.
Cars. He's changing things.
I know, and I'm gonna do what she said about putting more, higher into the guitar. There you go. A bit more of that.
If you want
Tweak.
close mics without anyone mixing it, you need big compressors.
There we go. Andy is more compressed.
I think maybe I need to find a different way to sing that.
Andy's got like an extra 10 degree of compression on us anyway than the rest of us.
I'm just not. I don't know if that's a good idea though,
It's the up and down of Andy's parts.
because I wouldn't mix it off the song I just sung because that's
No.
it's a bad time.
I've never heard Andy singing that loud.
That is true.
There's no other song I will sing as loud as that.
That's why I just reduced the threshold. So,
I should probably not sing that.
or catch
Actually,
it.
like that.
Just not gonna sing.
Actually, yeah.
I should not do that.
Actually, really tired in the voice without
Oh, dear.
warming up properly. Oh boy.
Oh dear.
My vocal cords.
Stop
are
changing
on
your set. You
fire.
told me to change your settings, Kaz. Thank you, Fiend. She's not in chat either. She's messaging us separately because she doesn't want to be obvious.
And she's basing on
Andy needs some
that
Cavonia.
massive new TV.
Says
she's
Josh.
got.
Also, hi Josh. It's lovely to see you hanging out today. I miss you, bud.
Hey,
Yeah.
Josh. I hear you're nearly 40.
Is he?
Yes.
Look,
Get in there.
he's got his own little light. If we move him slightly that way, he'll be perfectly in glow.
You'll just get the reflection, won't
And
you?
he's just about on the camera as well.
Yeah, there he is. Looks beautiful.
He's got his own little personal light up there. Eventually, all of these shelves will have their own lights in, so it'll stand out a little bit more and be very pretty and very nice. But for today, Josh just gets his own little blue glow. What a guy! F for Andy's vocals chords. Yeah. Words, questions. Okay. Reminder: if you do have any more questions for us, please do stick a megaphone in front, and our mod team will be on the lookout for them and passing them on. Yes. Where did I get up to? And also, reminder of the donation stuff too, just in case anyone is wondering. The stuff down here, below Andy, is the songs that currently have the most money put towards them by the incredible generosity of you lovely people watching at home. There is a song list you can check. Well done, you found a cold shoe mount. It's a cold shoe mount.
For your cold shoes.
Yeah.
Stick a blanket on it.
So we have a song list you can check out in the description. If you feel like donating towards the stream, it's very, very much appreciated. It helps us kind of do all of these things and improve all the madness, which we've been doing a lot recently, this last month. But do tell us what song you'd like to put that money towards, and we will be totaling it up. And you're seeing the top 5 at the bottom down here. And we'll be singing whatever's at the top as we go along through the stream. We always follow the list. List is our Lord and Saviour.
The list is God.
We always follow the list, except for those very rare times where we don't, but it's very rare. Have you ever written a lyric you've not been happy with, but ended up being released for want of anything better? Probably yes.
I mean, I've changed the lyrics of Captain's Daughter since we released it. So
Fair.
I feel like that's happened to other songs as well. Yeah. There must be loads, probably.
There's one on a release that's yet to come.
You wish you'd
That's how we're
changed
like,
it.
I shouldn't have written that.
Really?
Yeah, it's one of the lines in track 2
yeah.
that doesn't make a lot of sense, but it sounds
It's
good,
fine.
so I put it in.
If it sounds good,
That's
that's better
fine.
than it making sense and not sounding good.
It creates conversation, yeah. Dialogue. I'm here to push the boundaries of the English language.
There we go. It's wonderful. So yes, there we go. But sometimes we do change them later on. There's definitely a lot of things we do very different now, or have done differently live at least, as well to what's recorded too. So yeah, lots of things do change.
Yeah, Randy Dandio is very different from
That's
the
true.
That's true. Evan.
Would Robbie like to tell us about his new tattoo, as seen in the iRobot short?
Oh, no,
Yeah.
no, he wouldn't.
It was like
Mind your own business.
wasn't it like less than a day old?
Yeah.
Yeah, I only
Got
got
that
it
video,
because I was waiting for
Tattoo on
these
the
guys to
internet,
turn.
Now it's everybody's business.
Waiting for us to
I
turn
was
up.
waiting for them to turn up in Toronto because I was there for a few days before. And I just looked at a tattoo shop and went, I haven't had a tattoo in 17 years.
Random tattoo shop in Toronto. Let's go.
Yeah.
Yeah, what does it? What is the meaning behind it?
The meaning behind it is
Directions.
I should have just waited at home longer. That's the meaning.
You have
Yeah.
regrets.
No, I don't have regrets.
Then
It's just
everything's
a sort of compass off a map, fairly generic. But I went to on holiday to Italy a couple of years ago. I went to the Vatican, and they had a big corridor full of these old maps of sort of the old world, and some of the artwork on them was just amazing. So there was this sort of amazing like star compass thing. I thought that would make a really good tattoo, and all these kind of like sort of, I guess not quite sea monsters, but you know, like winged angels riding chariots and the likes. I thought it looked pretty good, so
winged
I think
angel.
in the moment I thought that might be a good idea.
Did you find the penis room?
Penis room.
They have a room full of all the penises. They chopped off all the statues during the
The
Renaissance.
camera just went dark.
Phall-
and dim.
phallus dominus.
Yes.
No, I didn't. That seems like something I would have.
I think it's a
Picked up
rumor,
on.
but it must be there somewhere.
Hang on.
They
I
can't
was
just throw them
super
away.
distracted by cameras. Please tell me about the
probably could.
penises.
So the Vatican cut off all the penises from the nice statues because they're very prudish.
It's obscene.
Really?
Yes,
That's weird.
but in theory, they might still have them somewhere in a room or in a box.
I was learning about the possible origins of Valentine's Day yesterday, and I discovered that one of the possible origins is the Roman festival of Lupercalia. And I looked it up, and it was awful.
Lubricalia.
Lupercalia. Lupercalia.
It's like
It's just the most hedonistic, debauchery Roman festival.
it's great.
Like sacrifice an animal,
Yeah, sounds
whip
just up
each
yours.
other.
That's my religion.
Big. Yeah.
Debauchery.
Good job,
Debauchery of
Rome.
all kinds.
Good job, Rome.
I'm the god of tits and wine.
Nice to meet you.
Yep.
Okay.
You did it. You do hear about sort of Pompeii, like they sort of, when you're learning it in school, they sort of
Skip over the
skip over the whole like what they actually found, and most of it was like just sex menus.
That's
a
not
great-
word,
that's a
actually.
band
For
name.
want of a
to
better
that.
phrase.
Can we make that a band name?
Sex
Sex menus.
Oh, we have a table for you right here, sir.
It does sound like a Spinal Tap song.
It does. What's on the... No, okay.
Yeah. What's on the menu today?
Electric Six.
Yeah. Oh man. Oh yeah.
Oh, I actually
Spaghetti
missed
mentioned
in my
Dick
balls.
Valentine from Electric Six has very recently released his own solo album,
Yes.
and it's magical. There's a song about winning second place in a competition and winning a set of steak knives.
Good.
It's fantastic. You should go and check it out. He has like, I think like 250 YouTube followers or something. Like hardly anything. I don't know why.
Great.
But yeah, go and check that out. That's my recommendation for the day.
Great. So after the stream,
Dick Valentine's solo album.
after the stream, that's what we should go and check out. All right, one more question for now. Now this is a controversial one. Will the new studio video songs ever make it to Spotify?
Oh,
As of
interesting.
now, no plans to.
No,
but
I
not
really
thought
should
about that.
suspect this coming
number-
up
the
every
number of
time we
times we've
record
s-
something.
the
no, I
number of
think that would
times we've
actually
said
be pretty
no, and then it's ended up happening anyway.
Well, now we're not with a record label anymore.
We've got
I'd
more
be
freedom.
tempted to,
Yeah,
like,
we do have more freedom.
just make like a studio videos thing, stick it on only Bandcamp. Maybe we could do stuff like that.
Yeah, possibly.
Yeah, but you might as well put it on Spotify if you're
And
going
then
through
we might
all
as well
of
put it
that
on Spotify, and then we've
rigmarole.
duped Robbie again.
once again. Like, oh no, I only recorded this in. I only have an MP3
I
of
think
this.
if
how do
we did
upload
that,
it?
it might be worth getting them just like mixed properly by
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, if we did that, we could do something
an engineer.
mastered to some degree. Yeah. Yeah, so there's no plans to, but it's not an impossibility considering other things that we have done and will do as well. So who knows? There we go. We'll bear that in mind
I'm
when we're
going to
doing
hold
them.
us to a lot higher standards now if that's the case.
Don't worry about it.
And that's good. That's a good thing.
If I don't worry about it, who's there to worry? Who's going to worry about it in my stead?
I like that you worry about it.
Nobody's going to worry about it,
I like that you
and
worry.
it needs to be worried about because it's a fragile thing.
All right, well, let's do one more question because it gives us a lot of power suddenly, which I think you will find amusing.
Me,
Power.
Me and my husband will soon have a baby. Congratulations! I could
Hey.
use some name inspiration. What should we name our baby boy? What was that band
Waning
name? you said?
Gibbous.
Waxing gibbous.
Oh, Gibbous.
give us.
Works even if your surname isn't
Man
Moon.
name. What? Sex menu.
I
What
think
are you calling back to? That's the only band name I can think of.
what it was.
sex menu.
Oh gosh, no! Forget that.
I think
Gibbous.
the name Judas gets a bad rap generally.
Yep.
I think it's time for a renaissance. on
Judas revival.
Same
Yeah.
with Adolf.
Yeah, Adolf
Julius
Judas, yes.
Caesar.
There's a lot of those.
He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, Genghis.
I
Are
believe.
there still people called Genghis? I don't know
know.
if that's one of
I
those
don't think
names.
it's a common name in the UK.
No.
No.
There are connotations.
Prince.
Prince.
Prince is gone. You can use Prince or just a symbol.
Madonna.
Yeah.
I feel like the more down this route you're going, the more you're getting into eccentric billionaire territory, though.
Elon.
Mona Lisa.
It's a pity. Elon's a great name. Elon.
Was Mona Lisa the name of the actual woman in the painting? Or does it mean something
I
else?
think it's just Lisa, isn't it? And then
What does Mona mean? In
I think it's a place in Italy.
oh,
like
Ah.
Mon Ami. Is it something
Mon Ami,
like that?
Mona Lisa.
Who knows?
I don't know.
Who knows?
Yeah. I mean,
Has anybody got any serious questions?
I have a certain amount of
I mean, what do you expect? Are you giving power to us?
I have a certain amount of what's it? I kind of think nominative determinism is sort of a thing. I think I've seen enough people
Long word.
with names that are kind of like what they end up doing to think that maybe there is something in it.
Yeah.
So I don't know.
The baby formerly
Is that-
known as Prince.
Is that a real?
baby formerly
is that a
known
real
as-
space Maria? Is that a real fact?
You're not allowed
legally not allowed to name your child Judas in Germany,
You're
to.
not.
Wow.
You're definitely not allowed to name him Adolf.
as well as
probably
Lucifer. Is
true.
Lucifer off the cards?
Wow.
Ah, what?
what about Damien? Damien's still fine, right?
Yeah, well, just straight up Satan.
Wow.
Agamemnon.
Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
Yeah.
um,
Suspect ISIS is probably off the cards as well.
that just reminds me of the kebab place I got food from when we were in Brighton. Beelzebub.
Beelzebub.
That still made me
so
happy.
good.
Just the name.
Yeah. Grand.
Oh yeah, that's true. My sister's posted
Um,
they used to call me Genghis when I was little.
Oh, okay, I've got a serious suggestion.
Really?
Yeah.
John.
Genghis can't.
John.
Just John.
Just John.
Or Jeff.
There we go. We looped back round. Were there any more donation things? Otherwise, I think we should do a song. Thank you very much to everyone who has donated.
Skyfall, donation for 4 hours, suggestions for new songs, Sailor's Alphabet, White Squall, Last Watch, and Canadian Railroad Trilogy.
All good suggestions.
I like the Canadian Railroad prequels, personally. The Clap Donkey, my girlfriend is a massive fan of your work and she listens to you all the time. Could you say hi, Sarah, for me? No.
Hi, Sarah.
I refuse.
Oh, no, I did it.
I refuse to say hi, Sarah. I will never say hi, Sarah, on stream. I'm not going to say hi, Sarah. Julie,
Flip
Salonica.
it.
So I can have it stuck in my head again for another week. Heart of Oak Woodworking. Would you guys ever consider learning and adding Agamemnon by the Teacups to your
Oh, yeah.
song list?
That is good.
I think not, because their version is so perfect. And I
That's the
love it.
problem
It's
with
a great
Teacup
song.
songs. They're just too damn good.
Pop Synth Yabi, do any of you dress pirate?
Do you all dress pirate?
Yes.
Now, is that...
No.
Do we dress like pirates, or do we dress pirate? As in, like, put clothes on pirate?
I don't think that's probably what
Oh,
they're talking
watch the first episode of Our Flag Means Death the other day. It was very silly.
about.
I definitely liked it, but it was very
I
silly.
still haven't watched it.
It's very, very silly.
Like, really silly.
It's very silly.
Okay. I do like silly.
It did amuse me, but it's very silly.
I'm not talking about it on camera.
Robbie's made his thoughts
I'm not
perfectly
going to be
clear.
held to my opinions.
It seems to come up every stream.
Yeah, there we go.
I've still not watched it, so I have zero opinions.
But no, none of us regularly dress pirate,
No.
I'm afraid.
No.
But thank you very much for the question. Right, song is...
And Louise.
And Louise.
Oh, what?
It's exciting.
All right.
Do you remember the words?
Yes!
Oh, it's a verse versa, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
That's the term.
Yes, I do.
Which verse am I?
I'm
What is it?
second.
I'm pretty sure I'm third and JD's last.
I'm definitely last. All right.
Perfect.
I'm going to push the button. It's sing time.
Way.
I think I might actually need to Google it. I've not sung this for a while. Sorry, Josh.
This is a Josh song.
It
Yeah.
is here.
Thanks, Josh.
Beautiful Josh.
Your generous donation.
Of a song.
Love you, Josh.
Davis Coffee and Bacon.
I feel like you should join us.
I'm... Oh, she may be kind of small.
Can I sing through my t-shirt? I can put him on my head.
There we go.
Okay. Oh, sorry, I got a bit of a cold at the minute, everybody, so my voice is even more nasal than usual. I apologise. Right, we've got key. That's D sharp.
Oh, it's almost certainly.
Oh, the Anne Louise. Right. Oh, the Anne Louise is waiting for a crew to jump aboard to take us out to deeper waters further from the shore. For it's quiet and still in the harbour, not a voice to be heard in the bay, but the wind's coming down from Norway and there's plenty to be done today. Oh,
Cast off, me lads, we'll set the sails hard in, 'cause she's been gasping for some action out on the open seas. Oh, there's nothing quite like pitching along at dangerous speeds with my hand on the tiller of my sky blue westerly.
Westally.
Oh, we've coffee and we've bacon and we've everything on board.
Yeah.
So cry the crew, cast off from this safe haven we've been moored. For there's
Salt wind in our lungs, boys.
and salt blood in our veins. The wind's coming down from Norway, making horses beyond the cranes.
Ho! Cast off, me lads. We'll set the sails hard in, 'cause she's been gasping for some action. Out on the open seas, oh, there's nothing quite like pitching along at dangerous speeds with my hand on the tiller of my sky blue westerly. Oh, she may be kind of small, but she's got everything and more for a crew of hopeless sea dogs to lose sight of the shore. Oh, we may be back in a month, and we may be back in a day, but the wind's coming down from Norway, and there's no way that we can say, ho, cast off, me lads. We'll set the sails hard in, 'cause she's been gasping for some action out on the open seas. Oh, there's nothing quite like pitching along at dangerous speeds with my hand on the tiller of my sky blue westerly.
Oh, the Anne Louise has had her fill, and now we must away to walk upon the shores and share the stories of the day. We may sleep well in our beds tonight, and we may not be back here for days, but the wind's coming down from Norway, and our dreams will be on the waves.
Ho, cast off, me lads. We'll set the sails hard in, 'cause she's been gasping for some action out on the open seas. Oh, there's nothing quite like pitching along at dangerous speeds with my hand on the tiller of my sky blue westerly. Ho, cast off, me lads. We'll set the sails hard in, 'cause she's been gasping for some action out on the open seas. Oh, there's nothing quite like pitching along at dangerous speeds with my hand on the tiller, with my hand on the tiller, with my hand on the tiller of my sky blue westerly.
Yay! I didn't realize I couldn't really set a macro going for that because it swaps.
Is there not a way you can just get it to the moment you press like the sing button, it also triggers the cameras to swap?
No.
Is it not?
No, sadly not. I have to press them both. So I press singing and I press who's leading it. But the problem there is it's swapping around, so it was always going to be weird. So leave it on the wide.
Oh, have you got like auto cameras?
I do. I've got it set up so there's a JD and Andy lead one, so it prioritizes this camera, and then like that one, and kind of those, and then the other one it does it the other way. It's clever.
This means next time we can do like a live endoscopy.
Sorry, what?
And switching to camera number 4.
Well, camera 4 will be the close up on the table.
Inside.
So that would have been really fun because I could have switched to Josh and just had like Josh's face for a little.
That'd be good.
Just
Can we give Josh a camera just at home? He's having there with a bucket of popcorn. It's like, cast off, me lad.
Just switch to Josh cam.
Next time we're over there, install one in his house without him knowing.
Yeah.
That'd be
Josh
hilarious.
He's just on the toilet going, oh, what?
Why are you here? What are you doing to me? Oh dear.
Apologies.
Oh.
Oh.
Abby was telling me off for making it darker. But yes, it's because I opened a thing on stream. Because I realized the macros weren't looping. It was just like playing through once and then stopping. So I had to change a thing on there. Which is now set. But it also changed all the light settings because it went back to the default on the switcher program.
Why are you telling me this?
I don't know because you were looking at me.
Tell Abby. The camera.
Abby. You live in my phone now. Right, thanks everyone. That was Anne Louise. That was written by Josh. He's not dead. He's right there. Look at him go.
Look, you can see him.
Yeah.
He's living vibrantly his own way.
I want to have more guests on stream again. That was something that we started doing before lockdown, and then we stopped from lockdown, and we haven't started doing it again since. And in theory,
Lucy on twice.
We have had Lucy on twice. Lucy's been the only guest since lockdowns, which is crazy. So we'd like to have more guests on again.
What kind of guests would we have? Would they all be musicians, or would we get sort of?
We could get non-musicians, but it'd get a little bit awkward.
Get like a Steve
for them
Irwin type person who brings us animals and then explains what they
that'd
are
be great.
in between songs.
Yeah, it'd be kind of
Ladies and
awkward.
gentlemen, this is a timber wolf.
I'd just be worried about them, like if they were
That's
still
the
on
last
screen
time
whilst we
Robbie
were
was
singing
alive.
songs. That would be awkward because they'd just be like,
Yeah, I suppose.
Yeah, I guess so.
I
is
mean, there's
the
so
only
many
difficult
songs
part.
that people wouldn't know. I guess
It's true.
It'd be difficult to find somebody that knew everything.
Get
if there was
like
a way to have like an extra space and then we'd like cut to us.
Well, if we had
for
just
that,
somebody
then,
to come in and do like a cool interview for a section and go
Hmm?
get an interesting person of the
Josh wants to be a guest.
history.
Josh,
I wanna have
would love
Josh
Josh, if
as
you can get here in the next hour and a half, you could be on the stream.
I would absolutely love to see Andy interview like somebody like bringing in
We
animals.
just specifically
That
interview
would be
someone.
so funny to me.
Maybe
very funny.
I would
So,
secretly make a really good.
Does it?
It's a snake. Oh. Can I hold it?
I don't want to hold a snake.
All right, you don't even want to hold the snake. Your one lifeline. That's a shame.
I don't think the snake wants me.
Who would
to
you
hold
Who
it
would you
either.
like to interview, Andy, if you were given the opportunity?
I don't know. Maybe somebody who's like the opposite of me. Like Lady Gaga.
You think Lady Gaga's the opposite of you?
Lady Gaga, if you're watching this. Why Lady Gaga?
It's just trying to think of who's like the really extroverted,
Do
crazy.
you care about Lady Gaga at all?
I'd argue that Lady Gaga is more similar to you than, I don't know, an accountant.
You're probably right.
She's a quirky,
At least a
musical
professional
artist.
musician. Yeah.
I thought Andy
Damn it,
worked
Dave.
for an accountancy firm for a while, didn't
Yeah.
you?
Not as an accountant. I was
Yeah.
a cool
No,
IT guy.
Cool IT guy.
The cool IT guy.
Did you ever get stuck under someone's desk for the whole day?
Not for the whole day.
Because it was too
but-
awkward to ask.
No. I did regularly go underneath people's desks. Too.
I bet you did. I don't think Lady Gaga would approve of that.
Oh dear. Someone WhatsApp you the address. Would you actually come right now, Josh? I mean, I'll send it. I'll send it to you. I'll send it to you.
We don't have any
We've not
extra
got-
mics for you,
We've
so
not
this
got
is-
a lot of extra time on this one, I don't think, have we?
you can go to the next
We're
one.
already
if you want.
halfway
The next
through.
one, yeah.
You got an
It'll
hour and
take you half
25.
an hour to get here.
It's true. I mean, I've sent it to him. But
Come to the next
If
one,
he
Josh.
really wants
But
to
yeah, come
waste
to the
his
next
time
one.
to be
Absolutely.
here for 10 minutes.
yeah, Josh, you're always welcome. Beautiful. I think people are worrying about you now, Andy. I love the most recent comment is of Captain Duck saying, "Andy."
Worrying about me? What did I do?
It sounds concerned at least.
What did I do? What's wrong?
Summon Josh. Oh dear.
Yeah,
Andy
we're not-
does have an excellent poker face.
We're not going to get Gaga on stream.
That's
I feel
certainly-
like-
that's certainly a
A
point of
poker
conversation.
face.
Poker face and a
I-
stutter.
I think sometimes I'm quite funny.
You are quite funny.
You are quite funny. It's true.
It's just no one knows when you're joking because your face
That's-
stays the same.
I think, but that's. I feel like
That's the beauty.
I feel like that's one of my
Oh, it's a valuable tool.
my
Absolutely.
tools and weapons.
I'm just trying to imagine you interviewing somebody. And
Yeah, I don't know.
in
I've never interviewed anybody
in
before.
a Conan-ish sort of
Maybe I would be quite a funny deadpan comedy interviewer.
maybe you do like between two be a between two ferns sort of thing. You know.
Maybe I'll just be like Alan Partridge.
But you're very nice though. That's the thing. It's not like
Oh, that's true.
we've got to balance those two things out.
There we go. Josh says he could be here for 8:30, but we will be finishing at 9.
Yeah.
So
You could just come to the next one.
Come to the
and
next
be
one.
here for the whole time. I'd feel like that.
yeah. What do you think, chat? Should Josh come sing with us again? The answer is yes.
Next next month, we will hold a seance and summon the spirit of Josh.
Oh my god.
Maybe he'll
Have
just
a
like
whole,
float
another
behind
whole
us.
I'll
thing
set-
with a smoke
Finally,
machine and a
I'll set up a
pentagram.
button on here to like do like a puff of smoke.
Oh, can we start this stream with just like a big pentagram on the floor, and a smoke machine?
Fire alarm has something to
Chanting.
say about that. Do you think?
We can turn that off. We don't need this. Don't do that at home.
Oh dear. Right, a couple more questions, and I think we've passed a very special time as well, which we should all discuss and hold very dear in our hearts. But first, Ashes on Cures What Ails You is my obsession. I find the song beautiful in its own dark way.
Ashes.
How did you come up with the song or inspiration behind it? Your eyes widened then quite painfully.
Comes from a dark, dark place.
Very
concerned.
No, I think I just heard the phrase, and it was I can't remember exactly who it's attributed to, but it was basically I think it was an old preacher or something, and saying like people like to worship the ashes of things rather than celebrate the living and active element. Nostalgia is a very powerful tool, and I think it just sort of stemmed out of that.
Very
Really?
good.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. It is a wonderful song. It's been amazing playing that on tour.
It's
It's been
fun, yeah.
super, super good.
Especially when we added that badass riff.
This is a head scratch. How's the store update going? Still looking forward to this fabled mug you spoke of. Is it not
The mug is there.
available?
I thought it was there.
The mug
Let's have a
exists.
look.
Which store are you looking on? American or Europe?
Question mark.
It's,
'Cause,
it's definitely been in the UK one for a while. I
Yeah.
assume it's the.
Been selling them at gigs and stuff.
Do we
I
have?
don't think we had any in America. Did we have mugs in America?
I thought we did.
I think we did.
Maybe for some of it.
Don't ask Robbie. Yeah, interesting. Because the mugs are really cool. No. Interesting. I'm not sure if this is specifically from Andy Pants or not, but on the wiki there's no writing credit for Land Shanties. So who wrote that? So technically it was between us and the creative team that were working on the Suzuki ad. So they basically sent us a whole load of... They had an idea for kind of what they wanted it to tell the story of between all the different songs and kind of the kind of journey throughout the album. And sent us basically just a load of 2-line bits of prose of kind of vaguely telling the story. And then we all kind of took on different bits and different songs and turned them into songs and kind of chopped it up, changed it, rewrote the lyrics and kind of used that as like a guide for creating it. It's probably the best way to say it, right?
Yeah,
Just
that's about right.
So
they didn't even want any of the writing credit either.
no, it's true.
They put
They
them down and they said like, oh no, it's fine.
yeah. So technically,
Nice of them.
legally us, but fairly they definitely put in a lot of kind of thought into creating the story and everything behind what the songs were. So yes, there you go. There's another question exactly the same basically about Ashes. What's the inspiration behind Ashes? So we'll skip that. What's the saddest song you sing collectively as a band? Banks of the Lee.
Probably Banks of the Lee. We haven't done
Surely.
that for a while.
That's
but
like
yeah.
that's just pure sad. Other songs have kind of got bits of stuff going on around them, or like sound hopeful. But Banks of the Lee is just
I guess so.
it's just sad.
It's pretty sad.
It's a great song.
I
It's
think
very sad.
Tawafi gets me more than Banks of the Lee.
Does it?
Yeah,
It's not as sad though.
it's pretty sad.
It's got an uplifting sort of melody structure.
Yeah.
It's like Banks of the Lee's very.
Just personally,
What's the word?
it just gets me a bit more. Tawafi.
I love to very dearly. Still a John Bromley singing that.
Oh, that was magic. What a guy. Amazing. Right. Do you know what time it is?
Oh, I got a feeling you're going to tell me.
I'm going to tell you. I'm going to tell you in
I'm so
song.
excited.
Oh, Abby says don't put your mugs in the dishwasher. It's true. They do eventually start to peel.
You heard it
But
here.
there you go.
Don't put your mugs in the dishwasher.
The longest John's mug, anyway.
Cheap gear.
Let me tell you what time it is, because it is a very
Please-
special time
please
that
do.
comes
You have the
once
floor.
a stream that we all know and love, and I need to have chat open for it. In fact, it's going to be 20 seconds delayed this time.
Already on the upkeep and just shouting Oklahoma.
Oklahomans.
But
Very keen. Very keen.
in 20 seconds' time, I expect to see all of the places where you are in the world, because it's amazing to get to see. It's super, super cool. But that time is... Location time, location time. Everybody loves location time.
Whether you're in location 1 or in location 2 not found.
Everybody loves location time. Where are you from?
Location
Where are you
404.
Who are you?
Are you
What
in
are you
camera
doing?
2? Are you in camera 3? Are you in the non-existent camera 4 that's black?
What would you do if that just popped up? And
It was something else.
Just like a, I don't know,
There,
Indian.
oh no, I
market.
did unplug it. There was a very odd, there's a very slight possibility it could have been one of the computer screens, but it was not. There's like things you need to do for that. Look, they're already on it. It's not even been 20 seconds. Holy crap. They know. Right, I'm going to try and read, but I'm always delayed. Oklahoma was definitely the first one. Well done. Castlemaine, Australia. Gothenburg, Sweden. South Carolina, Sydney, Virginia, Bristol. Duluth, Minnesota. Pompey.
Swindon.
Northern Norway.
Swindon.
Sounds exotic.
Lancaster.
London.
Wisconsin, not Wisconsin. Oh dear.
Vienna with the biscuits.
Calabria, Italy. Is that anywhere near where we're playing in Italy very soon?
Why is everybody
really cool.
near me?
Sterling.
Under me?
Lisbon.
What is going on?
New Brunswick, Canada, Cleveland, Czech
Mass-
Republic. Yeah,
Mass-
we're playing in the Czech Republic, aren't we?
We are.
We are.
We're playing at the Colours of Ostrava.
It's surprisingly close
you say
to
it like
Krakow, where we are
Yeah,
next weekend.
in Poland. We're going to Poland next weekend.
Oh my goodness, I'm so
If you're
excited.
near Poland, come see
Of
us.
Chussets.
Kentucky.
Sandwiches and
Oh, sorry, no,
pinball.
Kentucky. Sorry, Andy Pants. Vancouver, Salzburg, Ekaterinburg. Ekaterinburg. There we go.
We should rename this
Francisco.
segment. JD tries to pronounce your
It's
city.
not good. I was really bad at Twitch names because especially when there's no like capitalization and stuff, I would always get it wrong.
Right.
And who was the person who
We were
donated
doing
earlier that I
holidays
always
and,
used to
like,
get wrong?
Going like
I can't remember.
Christmas.
Loveland,
Chanukah or something like
Chanukah.
Barcelona, yay, Springfield, Liverpool, Ottawa, Land of the Dead, Vermont, Munich, Warsaw, Finland, England, 1960s England. What?
that. It's not a place.
Jerusalem. I live in the void camera. Well done. Finland, Cheshire, Minnesota, Swindon, Holywell, Albany, Wales, Virginia, Vienna, Utah, near Toronto, Evergreen, Harlem. We're playing up. Did you know the Netherlands show is already sold out? The one in Harlem.
Was it?
Thanks, Netherlands.
Good job, Harlem.
Madness. Thank you so
Harlem,
much, everybody who's coming
Netherlands.
to that.
Wait, are we
It's still
playing in a place called Harlem in the Netherlands.
I never
Yeah.
realised
Oh, two
Harlem is
A's.
named after this Harlem.
Is it?
Is it
But Harlem
actually,
in
or
New
is it
York
just
is
a
named after this
coincidence?
Harlem.
Everywhere in America is named after somewhere else.
That's true.
A real.
I bet
Well,
they're-
New York
I bet
was-
they're very, very
New
different.
York was New
different
Amsterdam.
places.
Oh yeah.
Why'd
There's-
they change it?
Because York is better than Amsterdam. Come at me, Dutch people.
Blackpool, Finland, Chalupa, Rutland, Sweden, Didcot, Headington, Reading,
Chalupa's a
Alaska.
dish, isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a dish.
it's what we said.
I
Accidentally
can't remember
trying to
why
say
or
it was
where,
Christmas.
but it was Christmas, and we decided to make it
Said-
a weird holiday.
I think I accidentally
Okay.
said it. I
yeah,
feel like. And then
Ah, yes,
Chalupa.
the Jewish holiday of Chalupa.
Chalupa, and I can't remember what happens.
Very Chalupa.
Around. I can't remember what the Chalupan traditions were, but yeah, it's actually a Mexican dish.
Mm-hmm.
So there we go.
I'm not sure I've ever had a chalupa.
I don't know what it is. What's a chalupa, Dave?
Tell us.
Some kind of taco variant.
I'd love a taco.
As is all Mexican food.
I would love a
I'm
taco.
Googling
Thank
it.
you so much, everyone. It's always heartwarming and delightful to see both your jokes and where you actually are in the world because it is very, very cool.
I'm looking at a picture of a chalupa. It looks exactly like a taco.
Subtle, nuanced differences, I'm sure.
I was trying to say Chinooka. Was it a place? And I said
Hanukkah.
Chalupa. No.
Chinook.
It's got a
Hanukkah is
C.
spelt with a CH.
Is it?
Yes.
Oh no.
Chinooka fell into you fell into my trap, Mr. Bond.
Man, I do not know things.
You heard it here first, Jack. JD
do not
does
know
not know
things.
things.
He's all mouth.
Right. With that in
No
mind,
knowledge.
Let's do a song. What is it?
Yeah,
This is a
three
very
score
low-
and 10.
3 score and 10.
Oh my
Another
Wow.
Low
competitor
song hit
for
rate.
the saddest song.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah,
it's
it is,
definitely up
isn't
there.
it? Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's between that and Banks of the Lee, but I think Banks of the Lee takes it for me. This has got a
Only
slight-
one person dies in Banks of the Lee.
That's
But the most
true.
important one.
But it sounds sad.
You'll love.
This one sounds happier, even though it's not.
If we're talking pure body count. it's,
I mean, I hold that title.
Dave-
Yeah.
it's definitely
Pure
a
body
Dave.
count doesn't equate to sadness, so the amount of bodies does not equate to the amount
No,
of
it
sadness.
doesn't. You're right.
Yeah, it's
Certain
not a-
bodies, for some reason, were socially acceptable.
Are you ready?
Yeah, I've not sung this for a while.
Here we go.
What's the tune happen again? How go? Tune. I see a host of crowd. Oh, there it is. There it is.
It's around that key.
I would like Robert to play me one. Is that an actual key? Because this one goes quite high and quite low.
Hey.
C sharp. Right. Methinks I see a host of craft spreading their sails early, as down the Humber they do glide, all bound for the northern sea. Methinks I see on each small craft a crew with hearts so brave, going out to earn their daily bread upon the restless wave. And it's 70 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town. From Yarmouth down to Scarborough, many hundreds more were drowned. Our herring craft, our trawlers, our fishing smacks as well. They long to fight the bitter night and battle with the swell. Methinks I see them yet again as they leave the shores behind and cast their nets into the waves, those herring shoals to find. Methinks I see them yet again, and all on board's all right, with their sails close reefed and their decks cleared up and the side lights burning bright. And it's 70 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town. From Yarmouth down to Scarborough, many hundreds more were drowned. Our herring craft, our trawlers, our fishing smacks as well. They long to fight the bitter night and battle with the swell. Well, October's night was such a sight was never seen before, as masts and yards and broken spars came floating to the shore. There was many a heart of sorrow, there was many a heart so brave. There was many a hearty fisher lad who found their watery grave. And there's 70 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town. From Yarmouth down to Scarborough, many hundreds more were drowned. Our herring craft, our trawlers, our fishing smacks as well. They long to fight the bitter night and battle with the swell. And it's 70 boys and men were lost from Grimsby town. From Yarmouth down to Scarborough, many hundreds more were drowned. Our herring craft, our trawlers, our fishing smacks as well. They long to fight the bitter night and battle with the swell.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty sad.
That was
It's a
beautiful.
pretty sad song.
Pretty sad song.
It's very sad.
And it's true.
It's very sad. It's true.
Which makes it sadder.
Does it?
Yes.
Does it?
It does make it
I'm
sad.
not sure.
It does make it sad that it's true.
Because Banks of the Lee isn't necessarily a true story. It's just...
It's very sad.
It's sad. Everything's sad.
I want to put Josh back on his
Everything's sad.
back with his light. Let him glow.
We recorded this, didn't we?
Yeah, it's on Written in Salt.
That's right.
It is. Banks the Lee is on Kills What Ails You.
I know.
It's like
because
the
I've been
only sad song.
furiously going over the masters for a completely unrelated reason.
Furiously mastering.
Yay. Furiously mastering.
Yeah.
It's very overdriven. It's basically just distortion at this point.
He's been doing it hard.
It's not in the red. It's not good.
Thanks, everyone. Hope you enjoyed that. Have we had any more donation things to read?
A few.
Yay. Thanks, everybody.
Savvy Tech. Mingulay is my favourite song and would help get me through a tough shift. Well, it's
Yay.
coming up next.
Ooh.
Ancree. +1 for 70. Pour one out to the memory of our lads who lost their lives that day. Yes. Anyone Want to pour one out?
Mine has been poured.
Okay.
I'll pour one into my mouth.
I've been slowly pouring one out for the past 2 hours.
This has got a straw in it.
Ankry again, summon the Josh. If not for now, for next stream. And Mandible Bone says, title of next stream, a stream is a wish your Josh makes.
Oh yeah, maybe we should try and change the stream title to be something Josh related.
I mean, we'd have to not schedule it right after, which we were
That's
planning
true.
to
Oh, that's
do.
what we're going to do.
We do have a thumbnail title and
It's
everything.
already ready.
planned.
Yeah.
God damn it.
And then Angry again, location, in your chat. Also, +1 to Christmas at Sea. No Christmas songs. Go away.
Danger.
Christmas is banned.
No Christmas. Not in February.
Mingulay, bingulay, singulay.
Mingulay, bingulay, singulay.
That was a Sam comment. It's good. It tickled me.
Thanks, Sam, for your contribution.
Yeah. It was very valuable. Thank you ever so much. Love you, Sam. Right. A couple more questions whilst Robbie's gone, and then I'm going to need to run for toilets as well.
Running for toilets.
Will you make an album collection of all your covers? I guess that's similar to the Studio Things one. What counts as a cover as well?
That's also a question.
Because are folk songs covers? Kind of, but not really, because it's like...
They are covers in the
Arrangements,
sense that other
sort
people have done them many times before us. But,
That's true. So yeah,
Folk songs are different.
don't know. I would never say never to things, but yes.
In theory,
who
the
knows?
best ones will make it on an album anyway. So
That's true.
True.
Reminder as well, thinking of, this has ticked lots of different boxes in my head just then. Community project. So, Here's a How to the Company
that's happening.
is live right now. There's not actually too much longer left on it, I believe. It ends in like the second week of March, so there's like a month to go. If you haven't taken part in that yet and want to send us your contribution to make the next one even more special, then please do. Because that is something that I would love to release down the line when we've got a fair few of those in the bank, to be able to go back and do like a whole community projects, either EP or albums worth, depending on how long we wait at the time. So yes, please do take part. If you would like to be part of any of those, send us your videos and sing along with us. And there's extra ones for this one as well, with the wonderful Lucy Humphreys joining in and helping create a couple of extra parts to make it a bit easier for those with higher voices as well. So yes, that is something that I would love to release down the line. What's your favorite city, all controversial, and favorite beer in North America, from North America? I guess it's probably appropriate that Robbie's not here
favorite beer.
for this one. And city. What's your favorite city and favorite beer from North America?
Seattle.
Seattle was great.
My
That's true.
favourite beer and city in North America.
Seattle or Portland, because I love being hipster.
Specifically on this American tour?
Not
or the
specifically.
whole of North America?
Just from North America was the question.
I still
So,
think Boston
Boston was cool.
is my
New York
favourite.
was pretty singular. There's nowhere quite like New York.
Yeah.
I don't remember too many specific beers.
I still think...
No, I don't
still
remember any
think.
specific
Oh
beers.
man, I had...
It was
there's
all
just-
good.
The thing is, with you, North America, there's so many different breweries in every single like state and sometimes tiny little town you go to. I was kind of overwhelmed by just the sheer amount of just good beer that I've never heard of and probably won't remember. But yeah, I had a lot of good stuff. I'm trying to remember if anything stood out.
I can't remember any of the beers.
No, me neither.
I just remember, yeah, there's so many good ones.
There's a lot.
Yeah.
I had a lot of good root beer also in there. I get my fill when I'm there because you don't really find well, you can get good root beer over here, but it's like one or two brands. That's it.
That's fair.
Yeah,
I'm not a fan of root beer at all.
I know,
It's
but
death.
that's because your taste buds are wrong.
Yeah, we went to
Yeah.
the just root beer shop.
Yeah,
in
we
San
were
Diego
in
Old Town.
Oh.
San Diego Old Town was cool, and I remember we
Yeah.
walked in a little bit,
Town
and then I
was amazing.
spotted a shop that just sold root beer and jerky, and I was like, "Oh my
That was your place.
It was a
god!"
good shop.
I was like heavy breathing.
All the root beer.
Yeah, I bought some.
The pure excitement from the root beer. Yeah, I think between Boston, Seattle, and Portland were my favourite stops.
Seattle was super interesting.
Mhm.
Really enjoyed Seattle.
I really like
um,
Portland.
I still really loved Boston. Thought it was a really cool city.
Boston was really cool. They did have my favourite food place. Of all the places we went, I still think that was my favourite.
What's that? Somewhere you went?
Veggie Galaxy. in Boston.
Veggie Galaxy.
It's amazing. Also, Budok did remind me something very important about mentioning Lucy Humphries as well. Hey, Lucy's album's out. You should go get it. It's called
Obscurus.
Obscurus.
Dave, show us your
Have
Obscurus.
you got one? Amazing.
From when
Show
Sam
me,
gave it to me the other day.
show me your Obscurus.
Look, it's
It's Dave's.
Which camera?
It's Dave's Obscurus.
That one.
That one. There's Dave's Obscurus.
Nothing if not Obscurus.
Yeah.
Do you like fancy trumpets and pianos?
It's signed as well.
Look at
Mine's
this, the old
signed.
jewel case style.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
Straight back to the 90s.
I don't think I'll ever use this CD. I think I will listen to it on Spotify.
Yeah. However,
I don't have a CD player at home. Do you actually have something?
I
you
think
can play
I've got
a CD?
one on my
Airs
PC
and
still.
dances. I say. Well done, Lucy. Haven't heard it yet, but cracking work. Is it on Spotify then?
It must be.
Yeah.
I'm gonna look right now.
Check it out. I'll check that out.
Obscurus.
You can listen to In the Mists, Litany for a Ruined Chapel Between Sheep and Shore, Vocalise Etude, Austria, Ancient Airs and Dances, Suite No. 1, and Paths, In Memoriam Witold Lutoslawski.
I can't
Perfect.
see it on the Spotify's.
flawless.
This seems a little
It's not out
highbrow
yet.
for us.
Oh, sorry. Yes. Might need to be pre-ordering that. That's true. Yeah.
Oh,
it's not
have I
technically out
Oh,
yet,
it's
spoiled? I've
Oh, no.
spoiled the track listing.
but
Leaks.
I
Leaks.
think it's from people who have pre-ordered it. It's like the
Is
early
Dave a
release
lucky
stuff.
boy?
But there we go.
I think I pre-ordered it like years and years ago.
Oh yeah, sure.
So check out your Obscuruses, everybody.
31st of March. That's still quite a way away.
Wow.
I've left it on that. Right, I'm going to read one question, and then I'm very quickly going to run off. If you'd like to do more, because I need to run toilets,
Cues, yeah.
then
Well,
go for
I
it
have
in
a
the
special
questions.
announcement that I could do.
Oh,
while
okay.
you're away.
Dave has a
I do this
special
question, and then I'll run off,
Oh,
and you
no.
can
What's
specially
happened?
announce. How did you come up with the Longest John's logo? Discuss.
We paid our artists to write our name in a nice font, and then
Discussion
we've been using it for
Over.
many years.
No. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it. Right.
The wonderful Claire Hoops did it for Cures What Ails You,
Yeah, that's right.
and then
we
she
did
did
change
it again for Smoke and Oakum.
We had a different one for Between Wind and Water.
It was just, I think it was like Impact font.
Yeah, and then it was some font we found.
Babas New.
Oh
Oh, it was Babes
classic
New.
Babus New. And then we got it redone by Claire for Kills What Ails You,
Yeah.
and then,
And then
we've
maybe
been using
we'll-
the same one. We just changed the colours.
Yeah, maybe we'll use it for the next one. Maybe we won't. Maybe it'll be
Ooh.
new and interesting.
Maybe
Back
it's none
to
of your
Impact.
business.
Yeah, but fun announcement. I think we briefly mentioned it on the post when we hit 500k, but we are doing a special charity auction stream on Twitch a week on Friday, the 24th. We have a variety of interesting Longest John's paraphernalia and ephemera that we will
That's
be
the name.
auctioning off for the wonderful
You're
charity
effeminate.
Direct Relief, who do a lot of great work generally, but are currently doing a lot of great work for Turkey and Syria in the aftermath of the earthquakes. So, tune in on Twitch from 6 till about 8:15. We've got some fabulous items to auction off.
Wow.
There'll be giveaways of a bunch of merch as well, which we'll sign for you.
Wow.
And then also, just you can donate and not get anything from it if you want, because that'll be fun. And then maybe we'll do some singing, maybe every time we hit a goal,
That's a good idea. So.
but it'll be fun. Yeah, I'm not going to tell you what the items are, but at least one of them is very special.
Sam just had a good idea. We can auction off the couch.
I mean, we'd have to chip
You-
it possibly to America or somewhere else in the world.
No, you got to pick it up. Then we'll
We'll
get a
auction,
Luton van.
off, we'll auction off each part of the couch.
Yes.
Together, I think.
In small
Longest John's
sections.
couch cushion. You can sit in JD's very
Andy's legs.
prevalent
Yeah,
butt cheek.
I'm auctioning off
um,
my legs,
yeah.
chat. So I don't need them anymore.
gouges.
I can pay
Stay-
someone to push me around.
Stay tuned on our social media. There'll be announcements of the items. And I think you could even pre-bid if you wanted to.
I might even bid on a few myself
That's how it
just to
works.
claim ownership.
Well, that'd be good to drive the price up.
Yes, maybe. I think just gonna be sat there in my house with everything, just going like, I spent a lot of money on things I already own.
Yes.
Sort of.
Maybe that was a bad idea. Do you have the questions there as well?
Oh,
or
you
did
want-
JD
you want
just
another
run away with
question?
his-
Yeah, no,
run away with his phone.
Are you going to release more tour blogs from recent tours?
Probably not. We do little bits and pieces, but
Yeah.
it's for
Not long form.
the time that is available to us. We found that the longer sort of vlogs just take a lot of time to run around with a camera while we're on tour and should be doing other things, and then quite a long time to edit for
Not a lot of
not a lot of what's the word?
Payback.
I
moolah.
was going to say payback.
Return.
It's not quite the returns. Fine.
But yeah, follow us on all of our social media, and we will post little bits. And then, if you wanted, you could edit all of those together yourself into one long video.
Yes, by all
Wouldn't
means.
that be fun?
I'd like to see it. They could tell the real story of the Longest Johns
The real story.
through a load of unconnected clips.
But in like 20 years, when Netflix do the documentary on, or whatever replaces Netflix does the documentary on us, they want like unseen footage. And if we just posted it all on social media, how would
Yeah.
they get that footage?
Maybe we should just pre-record a load
Josh's
of.
toilet cam, I think.
Maybe we should just pre-record a load of unseen footage now, full of just made-up
Maybe,
scandals and
yeah.
just nonsense.
We need to have a beef with someone. Who
Yeah.
can we have beef with?
And then when
The Butcher.
when the documentary comes out, there'll be a whole hidden scandal of how Ed Sheeran stole all of our songs.
Yeah.
And they're actually ours.
Yeah, that would be great.
Didn't you know?
We were actually writing like solid hits, but they
Yeah.
just keep getting nicked by.
Yeah. Keep breaking into my song shed and stealing all the songs.
Sounds and looks good on the TV.
What a bastard.
I saw it inside. Abby is attempting to draw some cool things, but is being harassed by Monty, which is amusing.
You should kill the cat.
Wow.
Wow.
Okay, you heard it here first.
Okay,
Chat. Robbie hates
moving
cats.
on.
Cancel Robbie.
I'm guessing that was the Are you going to release more tour blogs question.
Yes.
read that?
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the one.
All right.
We said nay, but we'll keep you up to date on social media with
Yeah, a
little
lot.
bits and pieces rather than long form one.
A lot of that stuff's going to be on Instagram and TikTok, but kind of in shorter form
Yes,
generally.
absolutely.
There you go. Song?
Mingulay.
Mingulay. All right. Mingulay, singulay, bingulay.
Come on down.
Mingulay.
Jingly?
Mingulay. Somewhere around there.
No more Christmas.
Ready?
Yes, you dingulay.
Put away that fingerlay.
Ooh. Oh, this is a hard one. Heave a ho, boys, let her go, boys. Swing her head round into the weather. Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. What care we though, white the minches? What care we, boys, for windy weather? When we know that every inch is sailing homeward to Mingulay. Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Swing her head round into the weather. Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Wives are waiting by the pier head, gazing seaward from the heather. Bring around, boys, then we'll anchor ere the sun sets on Mingulay.
Yeah.
Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Swing her head round into the weather. Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay.
Ships return now, heavy laden. Mothers holding, Banter crying. They'll return yet when the sun sets, sailing homeward to Mingulay. Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Swing her head round into the weather. Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay. Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Swing her head round into the weather. Heave her ho, boys, let her go, boys. Sailing homeward to Mingulay.
Mingulay. Yeah. Big long notes.
Yay.
Mingulay, Mingulay,
My favourite.
Mingulay.
It's beautiful. Mingulay boat song, everybody. Thanks, everybody. Hope you enjoyed that. It was a Mingulaying good time.
Wow, that's not true. It was.
Is it? It's not a sad song, though, is it? It's not that sad.
I don't know.
It's got some sad people.
There's a note of melancholy in there.
But it's
Yeah.
a song about. It's a song about coming home.
It's
Yeah.
from a long line of songs about being away from home
Yeah.
on a ship.
Which is. It's beautiful.
It's fine.
All right. We got 20 more minutes of rambling chats between things. Then we're going to do just songs. Songs upon songs with songs after them. So, get your questions in now if there's anything you'd like to ask of us and ask between us.
What do you require of me?
My roommates asked what football or soccer teams you all support since you're from Bristol, and I didn't know. Do you have a team?
I like the Greens. Go Greens.
I like the red team. Go Reds.
I hate you because your colour is different
Green
from mine.
sucks.
This is about the level of football that we care about.
It is.
I feel like you would be the most likely to care about football.
Robbie
of all
went
of
to
us.
one. Robbie went to one recently.
Sheffield United last week.
Mm.
Because my father is a supporter. I suppose that kind of makes me as well, but they don't win very much. So it's setting yourself up for disappointment a lot of the time. But yeah, we'll go with Sheffield United.
On Sunday, I was watching the rugby, and then I stayed up to watch the American football. So
Oh, there we go.
That was a thing.
Sorry,
Soccer.
football. Sorry,
Yes.
football fans.
I was supporting
Dave
the
likes
Eagles
American
because they're
football for
birds.
some
and I like
reason.
birds.
There was a real
good enough.
super bowl. They
There
were
was a
all
Super
really
Bowl.
excited about.
And
I,
Rihanna was on a
yeah.
magic carpet.
I don't mean to belittle your sport football fans. I just don't really enjoy it very much.
It's very,
But it is valid.
it's very serious. There's a lot of serious people who like it.
It's better than soccer.
What, American football?
Yes.
Is there? There's so many pauses.
Still better.
It just stops all the time.
Yeah, but in the bits where things happen, stuff happens. In
Yeah.
soccer, they pass the ball around and nothing happens.
That's
There was
what
a
I
lot
feel.
of
That's what
nothing.
I feel like when I watch football. I'm looking at it. I'm like, nothing's happening.
Yeah,
Which I
and then they
guess-
shoot, and that's it. That's the
And
exciting
then
bit.
yeah, and then it's usually anticlimactic because it doesn't go in the goal.
Usually, that's the whole
I
thing.
feel like football should be more fast paced, and there should be like 40 goals aside, and
so
yes,
basketball.
like really intense. Like then I'll watch it.
You wanna
Tiny
have, like, a
pitch.
sort of some kind of football where maybe they have to dress in like armor or something and run around with a helmet on because it's so violent that they will break themselves if they don't
Maybe,
wear it.
yeah,
So
maybe.
hockey.
They'd actually,
Yeah, hockey.
they'd have less
I like hockey,
injuries if they didn't wear.
possibly.
It'd be like rugby.
That's true.
Snowballed out of that one, didn't you?
Mm.
All right, moving on.
Yeah, need to
don't
change
know-
the football meta.
Ooh, don't know if my question was missed before, so try again. Would you be interested in some random stories from my great-grandfather's notes from when he was a sailor in the late 1800s and early 1900s? From Alvpirola. That sounds cool.
Sorry, what?
Yeah,
Sorry, say that
sure.
again.
Yeah, that was the
definitely.
username.
Send them over.
Alvpirola.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay,
absolutely.
right. I was so confused.
Absolutely. That sounds really cool. Thank you very much for offering to share. That's really interesting. So yes is the answer to that question. Well done. Metalheads of the band. What song of the metal genre would you be most excited to cover?
Wow, I don't know if anything really fits. I recently, I think Boodop posted it in Discord, but Jonathan Young just covered SpongeBob SquarePants on YouTube, and it is hilarious, like a metal version of SpongeBob SquarePants.
I've been loving that.
It was
intro music.
it's pretty funny. In fact, the video is hilarious.
I had to do troll hammering. by a
Some
Finn-
folk metal
by
would
Finn
actually,
troll.
some
That'd
folk
be
metal
good.
would actually work.
Or
Like
I don't know. I'm a massive Winter Sun fan.
Yeah.
So I'd like any Winter Sun song, although they seem to say the same words in every single
Yeah, I
song.
feel like there's actually probably quite a lot of power metal. Maybe just a really funny Dragon Force
Something
song.
like,
we could
oh,
do.
Rhapsody.
Some Rhapsody of Fire. Yeah.
Just like Demon Heart or something like that.
Yeah.
That'd be good.
I love Rhapsody because they try to pronounce English words and they can't do it.
Yeah. Now Blind Guardian do that a lot as well.
Like Emerald Sword,
Yeah.
Emerald.
Dragon's Eye. Yeah, it's good. It's good stuff.
Now I'm lying in this black chamber.
It makes I don't know.
great.
It's just funny. Like it makes the power metal better for some reason.
You're mispronouncing words.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's an extra lyrical quality to
Yeah.
it when it's not your first language.
Yeah.
I still remember the ponies getting told by Neil Kimber there's not Plymouth.
Oh, that was
Yeah.
so funny. It was
Yeah.
so funny.
Well, yeah, if you don't correct
Yeah,
people, then
absolutely.
they keep
None of
doing it
us
wrong.
wanted to do it. Neil just went,
We were too polite.
Neil couldn't wait. Savage.
I just like the idea
Arr.
because Plymouth.
Plymouth.
Just
That is how it looks.
it's true, but it also just makes me think of like a wooden mouth, which makes me laugh.
A mouth made out
Three
of
ply
ply.
mouth.
Yeah,
I can see where you went with that.
it made me chuckle. Keep Hauling would be a good song for you to collaborate with Fisherman's Friends.
Oh, I like that. Is a good one.
What do you think? It's a great song.
I think it's a good
It
one.
is a really good song. Have they already done it?
They have.
I'm not sure. Fishy's done it. I know.
Yeah, it
Show
was
of
like
Hands
it
have
was
done
like one of their main songs from the film.
Oh, was it?
Yeah,
Okay, fair
it's
enough.
like the first
It
song
was
in
in
the
the
whole
film,
thing.
so it's definitely on the film soundtrack.
Fair enough.
If they haven't recorded anything else.
I wasn't sure if it was a Show of Hands original.
Ooh.
Feeling.
Is it? Is it one of those songs that's made its way into sea shanty canon but isn't actually trad?
At least I know the version, which I'm very familiar with, is definitely Steve Knightley singing it, and I know he does write a lot of his own stuff. So there's a fair possibility. There's a possibility, at least anyway. And I know they're very close because he wrote Cousin Jack and Fisherman's Friends do that as well. Yeah, I'd love to collab with Fishy Friends. We're actually chatting about this just the other day. So yes, we shall see. Don't know if it will specifically be that, but yeah, we'd love to do a song with them.
Andrew Caddy.
Have you played volleyball before? Did you enjoy it? Yes.
Yes, I used to play quite a lot of volleyball. I think in like a teen youth club.
Wow.
It's very
Good
good fun.
Dave's secretly
Teen Youth Club.
Dave's secretly volleyball pro.
However, special mention for Spikeball. Spikeball is life.
Spikeball's a lot more portable.
Actually,
I
yeah.
It's true.
I find it more fun.
Yeah, I actually really enjoyed volleyball when I was doing like
Mm.
when I had to do physical education in school.
It was definitely up there. Oh, that we keep getting more questions just as I'm about to say where we're getting to.
All right, last question.
There's
do a
three. There are three that are stuck in. Okay, say that was the last one. We'll do some more
Just we'll
songs.
do yes or no for all of these questions.
Ooh. We'll do another song and then we'll do speed rounds. So if you got any more questions, get them in, and we're going to speed round them before it's just mad sing time. But for now, it's the start of sing with.
The curse.
I have
so
a quick
angry.
span as
In
thrown into the
B.
works. What about these letters?
But
But
Oh yeah,
we've got letters. Do the curse, then we do the
do the
letters.
curse. Let's curse people first.
Do the curse. Everybody.
That's
do
the wrong
curse.
button. I pressed
That was
camera
the bad
forward.
cam.
hi, Colm.
Bad cam.
Come again, is it?
Colm
Yay.
McGuinness, you are.
Can we sing with you?
So lovely.
Can we do a song with you? I'd love to. We've started doing the studio songs for like.
Oh yeah, we should
more in
totally
here.
actually do a collab that
we would love to
talked
sing with
about
you.
doing and never did.
We want to try and sing with more people, and we would love to sing with you.
Buttering up our chat.
Yeah.
Stop flirting with our chat.
Stop
Colm.
buttering.
I mean, you go for it. You go for it.
They're going to get greasy and hard to catch.
Why is that so funny? That was wonderful. Okay, let's curse everybody.
Let's do it.
I'm waiting for a B.
It's a B.
A young boy I was, barely out of my home. I stepped to the world with a meaning to roam. I signed with a captain who promised me gold, an adventure to quicken the heart of the bold.
For 14 odd years I did struggle alone. For the cause I worked my fingers down to the bone. Saw naught but the scappers, saw naught of my pay. Then was cast off and sent on my way. Oh, a curse upon you, sorrowful, thick and fast. Your days have been numbered, each hour your last. May the land, sea, or sky turn to swallow you whole, and forever forget what you stole.
I found me some cohorts, the bravest and true. No captain was prouder to call such men crew. They could rally a cry and the battle was won. I'd face off a cannon if they but looked on. The mutinous dogs bound my hands while I slept, swapped their honour for treasures and gold that we kept. Threw me over the side with all kindness I've shown. Now I vow to sail always alone. Ho! A curse upon you, sorrowful, thick and fast. Your days have been numbered, each hour your last. May the land, sea, or sky turn to swallow you whole, and forever forget what you stole. I met a fair maiden one round upon shore. I fell for her smile as I'd ne'er done before. I pledged her my world for as long as I lived. I'd have offered her more if I had more to give. My pockets she emptied, still I offered the rest. She obliged and then ripped out the heart from my chest. She set me adrift, free to float to world's end, with a bottle as my only friend. Oh, a curse upon you, sorrowful, thick and fast. Your days have been numbered, each hour your last. May the land, sea, or sky turn to swallow you whole, and forever forget what you stole. Now maybe there's some of you wandering hence. Not all parts of my life fit together with sense. If these are your thoughts, allow me to explain. Listen close now, for I will not say it again. I curse you yourself with the doubts that you've shown. For this is my life and I made it my own. Walk a path and you'll have your own stories in time. Till that day I shall drink just to mine. Oh, a curse upon you, sorrowful, thick and fast. Your days have been numbered, each hour your last. May the land, sea, or sky turn to swallow you whole, and forever forget what you stole.
Da, 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 da.
I'm really enjoying on Robbie Dave Cam. Can we go to Robbie Dave Cam?
Mm-hmm.
Just the duck. Like, whoa!
I'm
part of the shop.
Photobombing.
Hello. Check me out.
Don't forget about old Ducky.
That's a good spot. Thanks, everyone. That was The Curse. That was Longest John's original, written by the beautiful Dave. Yay. Thank you very much. Hope it was enjoyed.
He doesn't really curse you.
He did, well,
Some of you, know who
he
you are.
thinks it pretty hard. but
You know who you are,
it's
Alan.
not real.
Alan.
Yeah, Alan and chat.
Yeah, Alan.
Wow.
You know when you've been cursed by Dave because you get like boils on your elbows. That's my particular
You're actually a witch.
style of curse.
It's beautiful.
Dave's signature curse.
Right.
Elbow boils.
We're going to speed some questions.
Single word answers only.
We'll attempt that. Otherwise, we're just going to be doing songs from past in 8 minutes' time,
Letters?
and reading out donations. And we'll see if there's not too many questions to get through.
Okay.
So we'll try and do letters, and then we'll do song time.
I don't know what they are.
You open them now
Okay,
and
there's
prepare to
people's addresses on them.
Yeah.
educate.
Do a
us.
pre-read, Andy, just in case they say,
Yeah.
don't do this on stream.
Right, where do we
I know
get
all
to?
your secrets.
Oh, from Al Parola again. Question is, where to send them? If it's letters and stuff like that, our PO box.
PO box.
Yeah,
Is
I
it
don't have
still
a thing.
on the
No,
thing?
it won't still be on there, unfortunately.
Oh.
I think
It's
there's
a
a link
command.
for it in the chat, though, so we'll have a look for that. But otherwise, yes, that'd be the best place. Otherwise, if it's written like digitally, you can email it to us. Links to stuff on the
Andy's
website.
laughing like an old witch.
Have you heard any songs by The Amazing Devil? They're folk, but not very traditional. I was wondering what you thought of their music. I've not heard them.
Probably.
I like
I'd have to
them.
look them up.
I like them quite a lot. They're pretty good.
Great.
I've listened to some of their songs.
Not a particularly salient question, but how old are you all? I'm terrible at guessing
Too
people's ages.
old.
Sorry, what was it?
33. There we go.
Me?
Simultaneously too old to be doing this and young.
I'm 32 on an undisclosed day next month. So basically 32.
I'm however old Robbie is -1. If he knows how old he is.
So
You're
you're the
older than
same
me.
age as me, aren't you?
Yeah, but you've had your
Oh yeah.
birthday.
I'm 35. So
And then I'm 34.
I'm 33. And you're... Is there a time of year where we're all like 1 year apart? That's cute.
probably.
2, 3, 4, 5. Yay.
When-
Would you get together a bunch of folk bands and all sing a music video together? Yes.
That sounds like a pain in the backside.
But yes.
Robbie, you're a pain in the backside.
I'd definitely do it.
If we
Absolutely.
were at a folk festival with a lot of people and we could just
yeah,
get them
we'd
in a
love to.
quiet area.
More kind of collaborative stuff and working with other people. Better. Great. Where did you guys meet?
Thornbury.
Thornbury. There you go.
Except I met Robbie in Coventry.
It's true. Do you have any unusual phobias?
No.
No.
I guess I do.
And he's
Can you
a
answer it in one word?
hemophobe.
I'm not a hemophobe. It's more complicated than that.
Okay.
I'm very distracted.
Medicophobe.
I just really don't like medical
You don't like blood.
stuff and medical gore, but I don't mind gore. Like I'll watch a gory film.
Like food blood.
I actually
is
quite
okay.
enjoy it. But like, yeah, if it's medical, it really gets to me really quick. Anyway, don't tell me about your cool injuries, basically.
Who's the original artist for Cold Winds? Robert said it was his favourite song to lead back in 2021. Thought he said Tom Castle, but I couldn't find him. Please help. And I hope you sing it again.
Do we know more than the internet? What does the internet say?
No, it's Tom Castle or someone else Castle.
Eminem, 2010. Cold Wind Blows.
No, it's definitely. I think it's on just the right Castle, K-A.
Okay.
Yeah, it's Castle with a K. Castle. Yeah, that's the
Song and lyrics by Tom and Chris Castle with a K.
one. Oh,
There you go.
There you
That's
go.
correct.
Cool. It's Tom Castle with a K.
Ice cream or cookies? Whippy.
Oh my
Ice
god,
cream.
I do love
Ice
a cookie.
cream.
Cookie. Probably cookie,
Specifically Whippy.
because you can
It's my
keep
favourite.
cookies in your bag longer.
I have a Whippy soft serve ice cream maker.
I can
and
also
it will
put
be the death of me.
I
but
can
love
also
it.
put a cookie in my pocket.
You can put an ice
You
cream
can
in
put
your
ice
pocket.
cream.
You can.
Pocket ice cream.
What's your favourite scone flavour?
Fruit.
Scone flavour.
I mean,
Fruit,
question is
plain,
that?
or cheese.
Oh man.
yeah, plain, but like you stick jam and cream
Are there
on
any
it.
more?
And it
There's
goes
loads.
cream first.
Chili.
Cream, then jam on top. Anyway.
I used to make some like really banging savoury scones in a place I used to work. Pretty good, like full of like roasted squashes and rosemary and stuff.
That's
good.
weird.
Also,
that is weird. Be quiet.
You're weird.
anyone who puts whipped cream or like squirty cream on a scone is wrong. It's just not. It's just no.
Your obsession with Whippy is wrong. How about that?
That's also true. However,
I mean, Whippy is the whipped cream of ice cream.
it's
you
true.
really should look up one day the story behind Mr. Whippy. It's a fascinating romp.
Really?
I'm sure it is.
Yeah, it's really interesting. There's a lot of copyright claims as to who
really?
owns
Is
like
it?
soft serve ice cream.
Wow.
In the spirit of Valentine's, milk, dark, or white chocolate? P.S. White is the wrong answer, by the way. Well, I'm going to be wrong because I love white chocolate.
Did you say
White
mi-
is the worst.
did you
White
s-
isn't chocolate.
Did you say milk duck?
Milk, dark,
Oh, dark.
Oh, I thought you said milk.
or white? I do love white
I'll go
chocolate,
for the milk.
I
please.
don't like white chocolate really at all.
but otherwise milk.
It just
I
tastes
love
like
white- I
it
love
just
white
tastes like
chocolate,
sugar to me.
but it's not really chocolate.
No,
it's
no,
just
no.
like buttermilk or
Yeah.
something.
Milk or dark for me. I think
Same.
depends what
Milk
day.
over dark.
Depends what the day is, but milk or dark.
Always
Milk.
milk.
Next.
Yeah. What's everyone's favourite song? Oh, that's too complicated.
No.
Have you ever broken a bone?
Not my own.
I
Yep.
think so.
I've broken my thumb and my leg.
I think I've possibly broken my thumb and my wrist, but I never went to the doctors about it. They were
Yeah.
like fully seized up for like a month.
I've
That's
not knowingly broken a bone, but one time I really did something bad to my finger, and it never quite healed the same.
Yeah.
So, but I never went to the doctors, and it's fine now.
And that was
Just-
the last question.
Slightly weird.
Sweet.
So, do you want to do a thing with that? We've got a couple of minutes, and then it's song time. And song and donation read time.
Wanna read this?
Go for it.
Because this one's funny. In fact, this one might even include us singing a song.
Oh,
So
really?
I think
that
Robbie
right?
should read this.
Okay.
Because it kind of wrecks Robbie a little bit. And this is
You, dear me.
do
Love
that,
it.
do that first.
Do that first. whatever it
Moby
is.
Duck. Well, this one, yeah.
Yeah.
Dear Mr. the Longest... Sorry. Dear Mr. the Longest Johns, we very much enjoyed your recent concert in Brighton.
Yay.
We particularly enjoyed Ashes and Bones in the Ocean. One of us is a long-time fan and the other is a newbie who is allergic to alcohol. And is now also a big fan after the concert. Therefore, we have penned some new lyrics to your amazingly done song Beer is Great to make it more relevant to our interests. Please find these lyrics enclosed. We hope you will enjoy them, and we hereby hand over any legal rights to these lyrics for any purposes, perhaps for a quick performance on the live stream, pretty please, with a cherry on top. Sadly, we cannot perform it ourselves as we've got no beard. From your fans, Ali and Ginge? Ginge. Ali and Ginge.
Don't read those email addresses.
Well, thank you, Ali and Ginge. I assume these are the lyrics, are they?
There's a duck that folds on the front as well.
There is a
Yes.
duck that falls on the front.
Does it unfold?
It's pretty good.
We'll get it off the card so we can put it on the shelf.
Yay, they're going to go.
All right, here we go. Oh, beer tastes bad. I don't drink. Pour the whole thing in the sink. I'd prefer a cup of tea. There's no place I'd rather be than at my home, not at the bar. Let's drive to my house in my car. Make some tea, that's what I said. Now I'm going straight to bed.
Good.
Well done. Solid.
Pretty good.
That was well
Tip
done.
of the cap to you.
Thank you very much.
I don't know.
Ah.
And then this is a nice card with a cool
It's got a cool cat on it.
snowy fox. That's not a cat, JD.
Is it not?
That is a fox.
That's a fox. That's not a cat at all.
Don't mistake
You show it to the
foxes for cats. Somebody want to go hold this up next to the camera? It's pretty cool. You probably want to get closer than that.
That's really cool. Yeah.
I know.
Decoration.
Yeah, well, it's
This Christmas. Well, it could definitely be used on a Christmas tree.
probably Dr. Seuss, isn't it?
It's really cool.
It says, "Ahoy lads, Happy New Year, albumversary, Mardi Gras. It was super fantastic to see your show in Portland. There was such a powerful, positive energy in the room that night. Can't wait to see you next
Yay.
time." With a happy face. We are so grateful for your music and presence in our lives. Thank you for spreading joy, strength, and healing to so many drifting souls and wayward spirits every day around the world. Speaking of spirits, cheers. We raise our well-loved TLJ beer mugs and wish you and yours most mellifluous felicitations in the year to come, and always peace, love, light, Cerebra Reavers and John Crail. P.S. enclosed is a little Seussian
Zeusian, because
tribute
it's the Cat in the Hat style.
for you fellows.
Yeah,
A
it's
bit
really
sturdier
Quite nice.
than the health to the company doodle I sent a couple of years back. Hope you enjoy. Sorry, the writing is getting very, very small. I think they started running out of
Very
space.
thin BS at the bottom. Yay, thank you ever so much. That's
And
awesome.
I like the back of the card just says "Stay long" on it.
Is that like chaise long?
I guess so.
I must stay long. I must stay
Amazing.
long. I must stay long.
Right, we're going to do songs and reading donations and stuff. Are there any to read?
Yes.
Yay, thank you.
Things. Oh, yeah. Angry said, "You are welcome, Andy," in response to something you said 40 minutes ago.
Yeah.
What did I say?
I don't know.
You'll have to look
Okay.
at yourself back.
And then this is either from Al or from an AI. I can't tell if it's a capital I or an L. Thanks again, guys, for coming to Portland. It was an excellent show. Please sing
Yeah.
more Stan Rogers. The Northwest Passage would be great. In addition to requesting an album version of the Northwest Passage, please do Field Below the Plough.
Is that
Ooh.
a Stan Rogers song?
Yes.
I'm sure I know that one.
Look it up.
Great.
Listen to that one.
Paula Marie, sadly, I must miss the rest of the stream due to work. Curse your work events. Speaking of curses, perhaps you can sing about one to make the day better. I
We
did.
did. Yay.
You possibly
Thank
had
you.
left by then. John Cayley renewed their Johnship. Joe and Josh at school, sounding fantastic with the new setup. Would love to hear fairly well. Miss you all. Anonymous wants Wayfaring Stranger. Nickname. Things have been tough and frustrating for me as a trans person lately, and the curse was very cathartic. Thank you. These were
Yeah.
Okanash and Thorn.
Awesome.
Nice. And Ankry's back. +1 for Okanash and Thorn. Heart goes out to my trans friends. Hope things get better for you, Nick. Good.
Yay.
Good.
Ankry says, did they add a song for that? +1 to the trees.
Yes, yeah.
They did. Great.
Tree song.
Tree song.
Beautiful.
Yes, it's creeping up there.
Oh, what's currently top?
It's Sailor's Prayer.
We're doing it. Right. It's song time. Let's go, everybody.
Dirty old town.
This stream's been really heavy on the songs we haven't sung for a while, a cappella.
I love it.
It's been
Yeah.
a lot.
It'll make their way to the top eventually.
Yeah, I guess so. Not complaining.
After we didn't stream for ages, I cleared all the modifiers, so it went back to 1. The last couple of streams have been
Okay.
pinging them down.
Here we go.
This dirty town has been my home since last I was a sailing. But I'll not stay another day. I'd sooner go a whaling.
Oh, Lord above, send down a dove with wings as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors.
Paid off me score and then ashore. Me money soon was flying. With Judy Lee upon my knee and in my ear she's lying.
Oh, Lord above, send down a dove with wings as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors.
With me new-found friends, me money spends just as fast as winking. But when I make to clear the slate, the landlord says,
Keep drinking, oh, Lord above, send down a dove with wings as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors.
Then some stuff happened.
Thing about being drunk. With me payoff gone, me clothes in pawn, and Judy said on leaving.
I'm leaving.
6 months of pay gone in 3 days, but Judy isn't grieving.
Oh, Lord above, send down a dove with wings as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors.
For when the crimp comes round, I'll take his pound
dear.
and his hand I'll be shaking. Tomorrow morn sail for the Horn just as the dawn is breaking.
Oh, Lord above, send down a dove with wings as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors.
For one last trip from port I'll ship, but next time round I'm swearing I'll settle down in my hometown. No more I'll go seafaring.
Oh, Lord above, send down a dove with wings as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes what sells bad beer to sailors. Oh, Lord above, send down a dove with wings as sharp as razors to cut the throats of them there blokes What sells bad beer to sailors?
You're not a dove.
Oh, don't shatter his dreams. Hey, ducky.
You're a bad duck.
And we're back.
Well, that was funny.
Yay.
I now discovered I can
saw it
invade
up there
Robbie and Dave's
the
cam.
entire way through. I was like, I need to
Now,
need to
I now
play.
discovered I can mess around in Robbie and Dave cam.
just flapping.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's pretty good stuff.
Ah.
I'm wheezing at the duck.
So what do you think, JD's hand? Really? That much? Good lord.
Thanks, everyone. Right, enough silliness. More songs. Any donations?
No, but Lucky Wings was renewed there. Why, John? Ship?
I think another person just has.
No, that's when someone types a message. Member for the first time.
Oh, I see.
That'll do it. Thank you very much. Right, next song is.
Wayfaring.
Ooh.
Oh, I need to retune it.
Get your electric guitar out, Robbie.
You just gotta go boing, boing, boing.
Yeah.
I'm a standard.
Standard growth. It would be in standard tuning.
How did you end up in standard? What did we play?
The GPS.
Oh, is that all in standard?
Dear lady of the GPS. That's how you know if I'm playing a guitar on the recording of something. It's just in standard tuning.
Didn't I re-record it for that?
Oh, I may not. Wasn't it?
I thought I did it in the end. We did it together.
We rushed a lot of it through at the end. I should say that, but
Mysteries. I remember how to play this. All right, here we go. I am a poor wayfaring stranger, traveling through this world of woe. There is no sickness, toil, or danger in that fair land to which I go. I'm going home to see my mother. I'm going home, no more to roam. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I know dark clouds will hover on me. I know my path is rough and steep. The golden fields lie out before me, where weary eyes no more shall weep. I'm going home to see my father. I'm going home, no more to roam. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home. I'll soon be free from every trial. This form shall rest beneath the sun. I'll drop the cross of self-denial and enter in that home with God. I'm going home to see my Savior. I'm going home,
going over home. I'm going home to see my Savior. I'm going home, no more to roam. I'm just going over Jordan. I'm just going over home.
Getting a straight ending out of Andy.
Didn't quite
Proving
have
to
the,
be one of the most
didn't-
difficult things.
There was some top waggling going on.
Didn't
there
quite
at the
have
end.
the effect I wanted and just sounded like a scratchy waggle. It was pretty bad.
It was a scratchy waggle.
Sorry.
Nothing without a scratchy waggle.
That was good. I really enjoyed that.
Hunters go! Do you ever feel like you want to like really Americanize that on the vocals?
Maybe a little bit, but it's not so much me. So
Yeah.
no.
Draw your A's out a lot more.
I'm going home.
I'm going home to see my brother.
Nah.
my brother.
Nah. I like it.
I'm
I like
going
my voice.
I'm
It'll
going
do.
home. Back
Oh.
to Essex.
Hey,
Where are you from?
To Essex, Oxfordshire.
Oxfordshire.
Going
I'm going
home.
home back to Oxford.
Eat
Going home for a cup of tea.
It's
Yorkshire
real
pudding,
lovely.
I've just
Fish and
gone
chips.
back to Mama's.
apples
Beautiful.
and pears.
Right. Any more things?
Just one from Ankry again.
Yay,
saying,
thanks, Ankry.
More for Oak. Also, any advice for someone who's never played any sort of instrument, learning to play the bass the first time?
Get lessons.
Bass is a
Probably
good
my
one.
best.
Or just jam out. That's what I did with bass. You don't really need to learn properly for the bass.
That is not a
Kind of-
true statement.
Yeah.
If you want to be a really good bass player, you need to learn the bass.
If you want to be an average bass player, just put music on and jam.
There you go.
It's the most chilled out thing Dave's ever said.
If you don't know any kind of musical other stuff, and especially don't play any other things, then I would say get lessons.
That is a good place to start.
It's a good place to start, for sure. Right. Song time is...
It's Oak and Nash.
Ooh! Trees! Bring on the trees.
Bring on the box of death.
Bring out your dead. Oh, yeah.
You almost got away with not playing the box for a whole stream.
The box. So we don't have a separate mic for this box.
So close.
So we don't entirely know how it's going to sound.
Well,
There was the possibility of an electro box, but it failed.
there's a pretty good chance you won't even hear much of it, but I'm sure it'll pick up a bit.
I'm pretty sure you'll get a lot of it anyway. It's definitely loud.
Dave's just going to have to take my word for it so that you're still singing.
All right.
Yes, I will be in tune with the harmonium and nothing else.
Luckily, the harmonium isn't actually in tune, so...
That is true. All right. Here we go, everyone.
Oh, wait.
That note.
What's going on there?
Doing a nice major
Is
third
it
there.
broken?
Where's that major third coming from?
There it is. Got it. I got it. It's all right. Everything's fine.
All the trees that grow so fair, old England to adorn. Greater are none beneath the sun than oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. You that is old in church are bold, he breatheth a mighty bow. All the for shoes to wise men choose, beach for cups also. When you have killed in your bowl, it is filled, and your shoes are clean outworn. Back you must speed for all that you need to oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Now she hates mankind and waits till every gust be laid to drop a limb on the head of him. Anyway, trust her shade. But whether a lad be sober or sad or mellow with ale from the horn, he'll take no wrong when he lieth along neath oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Do not tell the priest our plight, or he would call it a sin. We've been out in the woods all night, conjuring summer in. We bring you good news by word of mouth, good news for cattle and corn. Sure as the sun come up from the south by oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn. Sing oak and ash and thorn, good sirs, all on a midsummer's morn. Surely we'll sing of no little thing in oak and ash and thorn.
Yes.
Just think of all the weird things I can do if this was digital. Oh, that'd be great.
Make it extra weird.
Pitch bend right the way down, 24.
Danger.
Massive 60s phaser.
Thanks, everyone. Hope that was enjoyable.
Chat, too much or not enough harmonium?
Question mark. We'll find out in 20 seconds. But until then, Robbie thinks it's too much. Yeah, it was definitely loud, real close. We'll find out soon. What is next?
It's Johnny. There was a vicious battle to push it
Ooh.
up to the top.
What
Oh,
was Johnny fighting against?
Fare thee well.
Which Johnny?
interesting. Were there any more things to read from the
Uh,
battle?
from the battle, Grace T boosting Johnny, my beloved, and AD Vice. Johnny, come down to Hilo, please.
You look so happy to see me.
Enough, not enough, perfect, never not enjoyable, not enough, just right, good amount, enough,
Basically,
not
chat,
enough.
Basically, chat doesn't know what they're talking about.
It'll do.
What's the average?
Democracy at work.
If some people thought there wasn't enough and some people thought
sorry.
there was enough,
It's probably
Someone
alright.
said,
yeah, no one said it was too much. So
oh, okay, so that's all right then.
That's good.
Sam says I'd have said more harmonium.
okay,
There we go.
Sam
Which is
is-
fair. That's a good thing. If we're getting that much isolation, that
Yeah.
thing was
Probably,
hella loud in the
probably
room.
means it's probably enough harmonium.
Probably about right. Yeah.
But it's all going to change.
We could always do it more.
I mean, I've got my spare whistle mic. The only song where there's harmonium and whistle is Bonnie, so I could just do this.
Hold it over the top.
where there's a
That is true. That
harmonium.
is true. The EQ might be a bit different, but we'll take it. Right. So it's Johnny.
Yes.
Give us your Johnny.
And if we can, there's enough time, then it means we'll
Valentine's Day is
be
over, JD.
Johnny into Fare Thee Well as the final song.
What?
Has anybody got a note for me?
E, right?
Yes.
I believe so. Well, I've never seen the like since I've been born. A railroad navvy with his sea boots on. When Johnny come down to Hilo, poor old man, awake her, shaker, awake that girl with a blue dress on. When Johnny come down to Hilo, poor old man. I met a little gal across the sea. She's a Boston beauty, and she says to me, when Johnny come down to Hilo, poor old man, awake her, shaker, awake that girl with a blue dress on. When Johnny come down to Hilo, poor old man. Oh, who's been here since I've been gone? A pretty little gal with a Josie on. When Johnny come down to Hilo, poor old man, awake her, shaker, awake that girl with a blue dress on. When Johnny come down to Hilo, poor old man. Oh, my wife died in Tennessee and they sent her jawbone back to me. When Johnny come down to Hilo, poor old man, awake her, shaker, awake that girl with a blue dress on. When Johnny come down to Hilo, poor old man. Oh, shaker, bullies, hands of age, she'll get washed out with a big green sea. When Johnny come down to Hilo, poor old man, awake her, shaker, awake that girl with a blue dress on. When Johnny come down to Hilo, poor old man. Well, I've never seen the like since I've been born. A railroad navvy with the sea boots on. When Johnny come down to Hilo, poor old man, awake her, shaker, awake that girl with a blue dress on. When Johnny come down to Hilo, poor old man. Yay! Good yawn at the end.
Beautiful.
Where is Hilo? Is it a real place?
Come roll me over.
It's in Hawaiian Islands, is it? Something like
Are
that.
you a Hawaii? It is.
I think it is.
Yeah, it is. No, it looks beautiful. Let's go to Hilo.
And he goes down to Hilo.
When Andy goes down
Very
to
rich
Hilo.
man.
Have a nice
Quick two things from
time.
Anonymous, who wants Sugar in the Hold. It's been on repeat recently. Love the groove. And Alexis Harper, who just says you're such a joy to listen to.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Alexis.
That's incredibly kind of you. Right, I think this is going to be the last song. Looking at the time.
Last song, last song.
Maybe we could do two? Question mark. It's quite long. This is a nice finisher, though.
Yeah, we should finish on this.
We should finish on this. Andy has spoken.
I do decide.
And
I have them under my grasp.
Do you want to play the intro while I do a dramatic reading of this donation that's just come in?
Yes.
Hayden Bonine says, South Australia, for the Josh stream, please. Found you from your Robbie wedding dress Black Flag songs video and have been loyal since. Can't wait for the auction and your US return. Love you all.
I love you too.
And then Brendan Edwards says, thanks for the music today. Saw you in Seattle. Worth the drive down from Vancouver to see. Thanks, everybody. You've been great. This is Fare Thee Well, or Dink's song, from the Longest Johns.
Oh yeah, Dink.
if I had wings, I'm not on the right sea.
It's an interesting choice of words.
If I had wings like Noah's dove, I'd fly up the river to the one I love. Fare thee well, oh honey, fare thee well. I had a man who was long and tall and moved his body like a cannonball. Fare thee well, Remember one evening in the pouring rain, and in my heart was an aching pain. Fare thee well, oh honey, fare thee well. Fare thee well.
I'd like to thank you all once again for joining us here this evening. The wonderful Dave Robinson to my right here.
Thank you.
It's Mr. Andy Yates on the end.
Stay classy.
Mr. JD, King of the Strings. Say hello.
Hello.
And me, Robbie Satin. And we'll be back next month with another live stream. Bring us on home, JD.
So sure as a bird
Sorry.
flying high above, life ain't worth living without the one you love. Fare thee well, oh honey, fare thee well. Fare thee well. Fade to black. Fade to black. Fade to black.
Is that the noise of Fade to Black makes? Like a Star Trek.
The sweep effect.
That was perfect.
That was well
That
timed,
was
right?
too perfect. Goodness me.
I like sexy Robbie.
I mean,
Sexy
that's
Robbie's good.
the main skill of being a radio DJ is just talking to an
How and
exact
when.
amount of time.
Timing things over
Yeah.
very
Yeah.
specific.
Oh, gosh.
distances.
I think,
Thank you
I
so
think
much,
we've,
everyone.
We've done that song enough now where we just sit here whilst JD does that. And
Here's
Now can I go home?
When's my turn?
Robbie needs attention.
Amazing. Thank you
Anchor's
so
in with
much.
one last donation for
Oh.
for a fantastic stream. Band choice for next time. If you want a song, thank you. Wonderful stream and a wonderful ending song.
Thank you.
Yay, thank
Thanks,
you
thanks.
so much, everyone. You've been incredible. Thank you for being here with us. I hope you've enjoyed all of the changes and new things that we've made for this stream. We'd love to chat about it with you in Discord, especially. So if you have any thoughts on things that you've liked, things that you haven't, things that we could try for next time, let us know. We'll see. We'll always be trying to see if we can improve on the sound quality and other things we can do with the video and whatnot as well. So if you have any suggestions, let us know. Any things you thought didn't work, let us know that as well. And yeah, we'll be back
And don't forget to join us on the 24th on Twitch
next Friday.
for charity auction and possibly some singing.
Yeah.
A general good old fundraising time.
Absolutely. And the day after, we're in Poland. What?
Yes. So if you're in Poland,
We'll see you
Say hi.
tomorrow.
Yeah. When is the next
Yeah, when's the
monthly?
next
Is
stream?
it the 15th? Is it actually the 15th?
I think it's the 15th of March, isn't it?
Is that the
Was-
day we're coming
did it
back
land-
from a thing we're doing?
Yes.
yes, perfect.
Well timed, as ever.
So we'll either do it here or away. We'll find out.
Okay.
Yes, depending on.
I'm pretty sure we'll be away. We'll be hit back here.
Should
But then-
be.
Should be. Should be
yeah,
just about.
That's the plan.
Just making sure.
And what should people go and watch now?
You
Mr.
should
Valentine.
check out Dick Valentine, the singer from Electric Six.
Oh, also Jonathan
He's
Young's.
just released a solo album.
I think you should also go listen to Jonathan Young's SpongeBob SquarePants metal cover. It's really good, and it's only it's very short,
There
and
we
the
go.
video made me chuckle.
Amazing. Right. Well, good night from us. Thank you for being here. Good night from camera 1. Good night from camera 2. Good night from camera 3. I like being able to do that. And we'll see you soon. Goodbye, everybody. Look, our Europe shows. Woo!